be how you're supposed to do it.
I need to get one of those boob mouse pads, clearly.
Oh, absolutely. Those are
Oh,
ergonomical
yeah.
as hell.
Akari. It would be boob or booty.
Depends on
mouse
the
pad.
girlfriend, right?
Yeah, it says like
Depends on
Hikari.
your-
Because she's got both. You got both sides.
We should
now
be
back to the original
live,
error
by the way.
coding.
Depends on if you want
Right.
the mole there, you know?
Oh,
Yeah,
goodness.
true.
Of course I want the mole there.
There you go.
All right, let's make sure we're sounding good, everybody. So Moonlight, as always, doesn't know how to stream. So, so welcome.
He's
to
still
the,
new. He's
Streaming
still
for the
new,
past
guys.
2 weeks, and yet I somehow now fail at all.
Welcome to the only place to watch this stream.
Yep.
Let me tell everyone we're live here.
Yeah.
Y'all have been streaming more than I have, but no, that's not true. This week I've been streaming like hell.
Let's go. What's up,
Doing the-
Clover
doing the
Sessions?
career.
That's my fucking guy right there. I don't know who that is, but what's up?
Yeah. Good comments. Good stream comments.
It looks like things sound like they're working.
Hack 'em,
Oh, they're working real good.
Good start.
I'm
Damn.
the best.
Even the chatters are getting into the spirit.
Yippee! All right, let me tell everyone we're live on the Discord here. Guys, while I'm telling everyone we're live, if you could have a booby and or booty mouse pad of any of the GFs from 100 GFs, which one would you want?
Oh.
And we don't need to worry about size here. It can be a smaller one,
Really,
you
I
know?
don't know. I feel like that's.
You
Oh.
think
Like,
it's
I mean,
thematic,
obviously-
like you can-
Yeah, obviously, like I would say like Rin or something, but like I don't want to like talk down my girl.
I
but
don't want to
she's, like,
sexualize my favorite girl.
Oh well, no, not even. No,
I will,
It's
I
like,
will.
She's not exactly known for her.
That's fine.
Voluptuousness.
It'll be a tiny one.
I do like the irony of having like a Momiji mouse pad, right?
I approve. I approve of being
Rough
groped.
one.
She hasn't been groped enough.
She
I'm
should
not
be
sure. I'm not
groped
trying to say
back.
that, but that's.
No, it makes
But
sense.
she's experiences some more. Like, yeah.
Ooh, the Tama mouse pad is the way to go, I think.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, yeah.
Soft and squishy.
Ahari, May, Ira Ass, obviously.
Yeah.
What's up,
Ira's
Thief?
ass.
Hakamura. Guys, should I get the music in the background like I normally have, or are we chill with just our sultry voices? What do you guys
We
think?
need to have angry music.
Oh,
Like,
I'm thinking like, God, fuck Nintendo for fucking copyrighting everything. My first thought was like one of those like fucking frantic boss battle musics.
Yeah.
there's probably some there's some Persona music we could probably throw up. It would be
That's
good
what
for that.
that's what I have on my streams. Is I just
Yeah.
have a looping Persona track,
Fucking
the lo-fi version.
I'm so like not knowledgeable on Persona as much as I want to be. I really need to watch like someone.
I've only seen one. I've only seen Persona 5 Let's Plays, but I am aware of the other ones and their god tier music. So.
Thief
have
speaks
seen
for
the Funny
everyone
Awesome
and says we're fine
Awesome
without music. Thank you, Thief.
Damn.
So you're all just a bunch of imposters. I've actually played all 3 games.
The rhythm of
Yeah.
life.
I don't
True,
think I'm an
yeah, no.
imposter because I never said that I was like a huge fan or anything.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm the imposter. Okay. I admit it. I'm gonna vent now.
I just have not been playing games.
Same. I mean, to be fair, I've been playing games regularly since I was 14, so that's a little different. But
Wow.
Mhm.
I had a nano moment where I was like, "Am I gonna?" I remember like I was like in the basement looking at the like computer, or, I mean TV, and like, do I want to play a game or do I want to do something productive with
Oh my
myself? And
God.
I chose
This
to do
fucking guy.
the second thing.
Me like spending days on Wizard 101 at 6 years old.
Oh my lord, my brother was like, he played that game like it was his job back when he was.
Fuck yeah, it is a
middle-
job.
Yep.
Did anyone else fuck with Club Penguin or was that just me?
Oh yeah, of course.
With club. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Oh
Club
my
Penguin.
God, bro! You guys might be shocked to find this out, but you're actually in the presence of a famous penguin. If you search Red Alex 3, REDDALEX 3, you will find many a Club Penguin videos. I have a tribute to me. Tribute to Red Alex 3 from when I quit Club Penguin.
Right,
What
yeah.
type of tribute?
Well, so I was part of a Club Penguin group, like a video group where we made videos together, like Club Penguin AMVs and shit. And then I got, quote unquote, kicked out of that group. I don't really remember what happened. I was in middle school, but there's disagreements, the kind of disagreements you have when you're in middle school. And then someone who was like on my side, he was like, man, they fucking did my man dirty. I'm gonna make him a tribute. and it's still up there, and I'm so happy. And it uses the song "Eye of the Tiger," which shows you how early YouTube this was.
Yes, early YouTube, my beloved.
Oh, anyway, tribute to Red Alex 3. That's my penguin right there.
Really, really like all of that. I
Thank you.
hate that says 17 years ago on the
Did you find it?
Yeah, of course I found it.
Oh, and it starts off and he's like, recently he was fired from MIRT. That was the name of the group, MIRT. It was like the first initials of all of our names. Oh God, that's what I did on the internet back then, man. It was a good time. We made
back then I was doing freaking fanfic RPs on the fanfiction.net forums.
I didn't even remember.
Every day I come back from school and do like an hour or two of that. Do homework.
Just play the damn game. These beautiful men are melodic to me. Oh,
Yeah,
I think
melodic.
they're saying our voices. Thank you. We're all beautiful men to Music Boy. Thank you, Music Boy.
Thank you.
Wow. I sent Red the excellent.
I was young on the internet.
Loved it. So another Club Penguin lover. Thank you. I think Lily White. That's Sakura. Yes, I think so.
I think so.
Very little Club Penguin. We all have an utter buns RPG we treated like a job throughout middle school.
Hell yes. Toontown Online.
Did I? I guess it would have been.
Yeah. Everything you said so far, I'm being reminded of like either we played it or we wanted to play it, but our parents were like, we can't afford another
membership.
Club Penguin.
To be
was
fair,
free,
$10 was a
unless you
lot.
wanted an igloo.
back then.
Yeah. So in Club Penguin, you could have a free account, but you were homeless. if you paid money, then you could have an igloo and decorate it with furniture and get a puffle, the little pet.
So getting the capitalism experience,
100%.
like, get them young.
Yeah, and that was before Disney owned it. I played it before Disney owned it, back when things were owned by other people other than the three big corporations.
Yeah.
That's indeed Sakura. Hello. Yes. Sakura, I wonder if you and I played Club Penguin at the same
Big
time
puffles.
at any point. Yeah, so the famous...
Like syncing up your breathing and blinking to other people in the world. Just like, have people played Club Penguin at the same time?
I like thinking about that. Like, okay, like here's some lore
Yeah.
with me and Allie, right? So I met her when I was 27, but like we later found out that both of our families often frequented a certain Chinese restaurant like all the time. So I'm sitting here like there was probably a point where we were like children, like in the next to like different booths, like right next to each other or something. It's crazy to think about.
Oh my God. Clover Sessions mentioned Fusion Fall, and we were like, the fucking that was our generation's Avengers Endgames.
Bro, I remember I never played it, but I watched like videos of it. I was like, that's the Cartoon Network one, right?
Yeah.
I'd be like, is that fucking Nigel Uno from Kids Next Door fucking up Ed from Ed, Edd n Eddy? Oh my God.
One thing I didn't,
times.
I didn't play, but I saw a lot of videos on the Spore.
Oh, dude,
oh my God. Spore was my first introduction to video game disappointment. Like the hype cycle was crazy.
The hype cycle was insane.
I finally got that game after waiting for like months. And I mean, I was too young to really realize that it was like, okay, this is all we're getting, guys. Like, I remember going to the forums and being like, oh, wouldn't it be so cool if we upgrade like this and that? And that's like a fucking.
And they're like, shut the fuck up.
Well, it's more like kid. Like I don't think that's how. I don't think that's how things go down.
My experience with Spore was watching a bunch of Let's Players make penises.
Yeah.
Little penis creatures.
Dinosaurs.
So anyway. Now, that's the customary 10 minutes of bullshit out of the way. Let's get into the meat and potatoes here. Moonlight, are you just not going to stream on your end, or what's the vibe?
Wait, I made progress.
Okay.
So,
Okay, in the meantime, Richmond, thank you for telling me I have a nice one.
Yes.
そんなに可愛いの?
Holy fuck, I got it.
let's go. Now, the next
Nice.
step is
Got
do
it.
we sound good on your side? Because sometimes
That's
that's...
That's
Are we sounding good over there?
Backtracks and I got that sort of situation.
Well, Richmond thinks I sound good, so that's all I need.
Richmond's... Well, I mean, because he's on my stream. So here's what it is.
Ouch.
I just meant like sometimes the audio is fucked on Moonlight, so it's a process.
No, I know.
I know, but we settled that before y'all got here. Like we were here.
Moonlight 150 notification.
Okay, so here's the process or the concept for this stream. Okay, originally, you know, y'all, lots of you were there for the top 10 chapters stream. That shit was crazy. That shit was long as fuck. This shouldn't be as long. It genuinely shouldn't, because there's no structure for this one. We're just gonna be yapping.
Because there are no bad chapters. We are all very positive around.
Pretty much.
Straight killer, no
Yes.
filler.
So
Don't look at the thumbnail. You know, pay no mind.
Oh my god. So the idea for this is that I was like,
So
let's
as everyone,
what's up?
Austin's telling me you guys are a bit quiet, so we're gonna raise you guys up.
Yeah.
Let me guys know how they sound now.
Raise me up. So the idea for this is, rather than just like, let's talk about the worst chapters, because like besides beef tongue and this, like what really is there, right?
I've got some.
Sure, I'm sure you do. But besides that, I just figured let's expand it out to just things that kind of bother us, right? The things that we talk about all the time, right? Like lack of.
This is gonna be like a freaking like a group airing out of grievances, like it's
yes.
like it's one of those pre-modern festivals where they vent the whole community's like grudges and insults and in a pro-social manner, so it doesn't burn down the village.
This is like the purge, you know.
Yes, oh my,
my
a grievance pressure valve.
Or if it wasn't, yeah.
In my description, I put, we glazed this series rightfully 99% of the time. So what do we do the other 1%, right? It's time to get out our demons.
I had a similar title. My description in mine is like we glazed the series on Valentine's Day. Now we're back for air our vendetta.
Fantastic. Let me see.
Instead, it's not White Day; it's Black Day.
Whoa.
Because White Day, in Japan, White Day is that's what you do a month after Valentine's Day.
Let me check on how we're. Oh, hold on. I need to watch an ad for the Tower real quick.
God damn the Tower!
I'm the developer of the game,
those,
The Tower.
Like,
It's like,
those,
I don't
ad
care,
block
get off my
extension.
screen.
in terms of, you know, intrusive ads, the tower's a pretty nice
That's
ad.
not a, yeah.
At least
it
quiet.
is an ad, right? I can't stand the fucking like ads that are just like a text to speech voice, and it's like, this watch you will love. This watch is a watch, and you will love it.
Yeah, I like the tower ads. I like that one. I think it's a Burlington ad where it just plays the jingle, but no words are said, so you don't even know which fucking ad is playing if you're not looking at the screen.
Yeah, audio sounds good on your stream, by the way.
Cool.
All right.
I still don't know what happened to my tin can on that first stream. I still don't know.
Yeah, that was so strange. Okay,
And it just randomly fixed itself too. That was the weirdest part. But I also thought, like, we could kind of still hold up what I thought we originally would do.
Yeah.
Is just kind of like pitch ideas like up to the roasting fork and be like,
oh yeah,
this chapter sucks. Let me explain why. We can make.
I mean, I do.
maybe-
I did.
Yes.
Maybe we can collaborate on like a top 10 that I can
Ooh,
keep track
yeah,
of.
that's true.
Yes,
that's
and then
sure.
if chat wants to,
Throw out
pitch in on those, like throw out ideas of
Put it on
chapters
trial.
that are bad.
oh definitely.
We're putting.
Go ahead.
We're basically putting chapters on trial. is what we're doing.
Yes.
Oh, that's what we did with our Aru
Judge
intro.
the chapters.
And speaking of the Aru intro, Richmond says, "Cough, cough, Aru intro." Yeah, that we should talk about the Aru, because that was like a
That is on the
fandom
weaker
splitting.
side, yes.
Definitely.
Yeah, I guess. I
Getting off. Oh, go
I
ahead.
could have put that in my dishonorable mentions.
It would be near the bottom. It's not terrible, but it
do
it's
feel
near the
like-
bottom.
I will spend a lot of this stream playing defense for a lot of these.
That's what you're here for, back.
Probably. Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Music
That was
boy,
my
we
role
could just
that
we could just play all each of your streams, or keep each of your streams open at once to fix the audio.
Between two different streams, we'll have good audio.
Yeah, maximal support. I appreciate that.
Me and Backtracks will add our streams, so you'll listen to
Sound.
like one voice
Eventually,
per.
we have to figure out the whole
stream.
multi-stream thing, because I know that's a thing.
Yes.
Oh, Athena!
That
It's
is-
good to
that
see
is a
Athena.
thing.
So Athena was someone that was on our Discord, and they had like a personal issue, so they stepped back for a bit. But this is the first time hearing them from her in like a bit. It's Athena. Sorry for not being on the Discord much. Still recovering. Just wanted to say, love your content. So relaxing to watch one of my favorite series reviewed by open-minded people. Thank you so much. That's really good to hear from you. again.
Open-minded people, as we're about to roast the series.
This is the one time. No, but yeah.
Social power. It's okay.
Oh, I love you.
Mine's they've been too open so far, so we got to close them for a second, so we can open them back up again.
I really appreciate that. It's great to hear from you. What primitive websites are you going on that gives you ads? Every website gives you ads.
YouTube.
I have.
Have you
Adblock.
have you heard of something
Yes,
called
fuck-
extensions? 'Cause recently,
Oh,
I used them
no.
to get rid of the whole Google AI shit, overview shit that is on all the searches. So
Yeah, no, I have
get to
ad
experience.
block. Then
the
there's some
free-
websites where it's like, hey, we noticed you had ad block. Turn that off or kill yourself.
Yeah, like I have ad block on my browser, but I don't have it on anything on my phone. So I'm like,
Yep.
Like
so if
mobile,
I'm-
yeah.
So I get all my ads on my phone.
Yep.
Yeah, same
I'm
here,
like
yeah.
getting this close to biting the bullet and just getting YouTube Premium. I've held back my entire life.
Oh,
I,
Ain't worth
I've
it.
survived
I'm
for like
close,
a
but
lot
I bought Spotify
on.
Premium. That's as far as I'll
Mm,
go.
I'm running family on Spotify, but like for YouTube, I have just been surviving off like having different emails and taking the free trials every month.
Good Lord.
Allie has YouTube Premium, and it's so nice. It's like, oh my god, bro, that almost might be worth
They
it.
roll
And
out the red carpet for you.
the ads are getting worse
Leave a
and
full
worse.
course meal.
The only
is
reason I
nice.
haven't
I'm not
got
paying
YouTube
that
Premium
shit.
is because literally I don't watch a whole lot of YouTube outside of home, like like at work or driving or whatever. So it's like I don't think you need
Right.
that much. Spotify definitely, because the ads were getting atrocious.
Clover, in my chat, greedy YouTube. Oh, Piggy wants 2 unskippable ads. Shame.
Okay.
There was
And
some
they
aura to that.
Gate features
I
that
can imagine like shaking his head.
are regularly available behind premium.
Everyone
Fuck you.
in my chat it's so funny, dude. People have the fucking vibes of like, if you get YouTube Premium, we'll eat you when we eat the rich. You fucking bitch.
Like really, like unless
How dare you have a
often
slight amount of
using it
privilege
on
more
your
than us?
phone versus on the laptop or
You can
desktop.
imagine. I could just spam you guys with an ad right now.
Guys, if you don't want any ads, you know where to watch the stream.
You're just shunting the viewership around.
Fantastic.
Yeah, see,
Just
$20.
because we can't-
Is it really $20 a month? That's
Oh, is
yeah.
that how much it is? No, then I'm not getting to that.
Fuck.
I didn't know it was that expensive. I thought it was like I could do fucking 13.
Are you rich,
$15.
Red? Are you making that much money off of streams, Red? Like,
Fuck you. Listen, some of these
Good
ads
amount.
actively like fucking hurt my mental health. I'm just like, I see it and I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck, dude? Like,
Especially when they're like
It's
just
true.
re-edited TikToks. Those are the
oh,
ones
it
that
hurts
annoy
me. Oh, the ones where it's like, have you
Some
seen
of
that
them-
guy where it's like talking about the wallet and it's like, this wallet is so thin. He's like flipping it around. He's like, ugh.
No,
I haven't seen that
I've seen
one.
a lot
I've
similar to that. It's
I mean,
usually
I've seen-
food ones.
One recently that I've seen is like the latest annoying one is like this ad for an AI thing where like this woman is going through a library and instead of just pulling the books down and like looking at the covers, reading the blurb, she uses a damn AI app to like
Oh,
to
yeah,
read
I
on her
have
phone
seen
to
that.
read the
No,
yeah,
I
like this
haven't. I've seen it.
book will be
No,
good
I
for
have
you
a couple.
kind of thing.
One AI one that's it's like play Dungeons and Dragons on your phone.
Yeah,
with
I got
the
that one.
AI Dungeon Master, and I'm just like, so you're telling me I'm a loner?
That's literally like, hey, do you have no friends and want to not even try to get friends? AI.
I
Do
mean,
you want a shitty
you're
DM?
true.
who
I mean,
just
you're
has a-
speaking the truth, AI, but I don't want to hear it.
Mhm.
And then we have Thief fucking rage baiting in my chat. He's nominating.
Yeah, I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
bro.
he's-
He said he has also something similar with like the second half, the Shield meets the family chapter. I'm like, I mean, I looked at it today. It's like it's not that bad.
He's got some
Hey,
opinions.
if you guys want positive takes and good calls, come to my chat. They're all
Damn.
nice. Austin's nice. Kronos is nice.
It's really just Thief in my chat. I'm
It's
get-
just-
Oh,
Stealing all
Alka's
the bad
fucking with
opinions.
me again.
All right, should we begin roasting?
So I thought we could start at the very beginning and put this one. I thought the first kiss actually is not that great of a chapter.
Whoa,
Which
really?
one? Okay, wait.
I think there's just
Tell me
Chapter
what the
two,
number
this
is
is
so I can go to it on my
chapter
screen.
2. Chapter 2.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
I think
I
in a bubble at the time of when it came out, it doesn't work, but just the hindsight of where the series has gone, I think it hasn't aged.
I have
well.
actually heard this take before. I don't know from who.
Interesting.
Maybe it was from you. Or maybe
No,
it was,
this is the first time I'm talking
Okay,
about
then
this
maybe
chapter.
someone has said this before, and I kind of agree. Honestly, this might have been a Thief take.
Okay, actually,
Um,
yeah. Okay, I was going to say I basically ignored all the early chapters. I just thought they were like really good, but then actually I am looking at it and it does have some like early installment weirdness.
Well, you know
going on
what
with,
it
like
is?
obviously the
Go ahead.
introduction of
It was.
the
It's
vice
definitely
principal.
it falls from Nakamura wasn't 100% sure of how
Yep.
he wanted the series to go.
Where it's going.
The vibes were
Yeah, so
weird.
it's like how lewd do I want to go? How etchy do I want to go?
How much
wholesome do I
criminal
wanna go?
activity don't want to display with the teacher tonguing your
Specifically,
student.
for me,
Oh,
if I was to kind of like say what the weak point of this chapter is, it's like it's a very long-winded explanation of like, and then we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do this, and it's like very
Yeah,
like
but then it turns out to be this whole Machiavellian scheme where Rentaro was literally making a situation where they because he thinks
yeah.
and because the story is written this way, it turns out to be the case that if he just said, hey, why don't we all just do a three-way kiss? They'd be like, fuck no. So he has to go to this whole convoluted song and dance to get him to the point where they're like, okay, actually, I would rather just three-way kiss you than give it away to that fucking what do they call her, like the sketch hag or whatever. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, because I remember it as like an example of Rentaro's like sort of emotional like, genius or whatever. But I mean, I can also see it being like
Yeah,
very,
also, it's not
just so.
In my chat, real quick. So I was scrolling through the chapter, and then I got to the page where he's fucking groping Hikari's tit, and then I scrolled back, and then fucking Music Boy's like, "We saw that scroll back, Red."
They are watching it very closely.
So for me, yeah,
So,
I mean,
I'll just say for this chapter is, I don't think it's a bad chapter. Like if we were to put on the list, I would say it'd be near the bottom of the list, maybe at like number 10. It's
Like a
only bad
dishonorable
because
mention.
it's aged badly. It's not a bad chapter. It just hasn't aged well.
so you know what I'm noticing on the
Wait,
page?
so-
Do you mind if I say something real quick?
Yeah.
On the page I'm on, right? So like Rentaro having like almost a Jiraiya from Naruto-esque nosebleed is something we would like never see these days.
That's
Really,
true.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
that-
it really? Wait, where's
Yeah,
that?
the page where he's groping her tit, page 30.
Oh yeah.
You see? Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, it's before the characters were solidified.
Yeah.
They were just kind of vague ideas. And then, as I was saying, the etchy and the lewdness of it's like, here's a straight up Carne panty shot. I was like, oh yeah, it's blowing the wind skirt.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But something that you brought up in this chat, I will never forget the fact that Carne was actually like down to fuck, and she
Oh,
was
yeah.
just
Oh
like,
yeah.
prepare. Like, hold on, like warn me first.
Give me preparation.
God,
And yeah, that was
like,
foreshadowing for when she was like, "I'm down to have your child. I'm down to marry you."
I'm thinking about this.
I'm down for this, and Hikari can watch because she's just here.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Reminiscing on it, I do think, yeah, the payoff of here's how. Here's all the ways that this went wrong afterwards. Does pass a little quick for the whole entire setup of the kissing game and all the blindfolding.
Crazy, by the way. What a crazy writing move to fucking open your series. Like chapter 2 on like rapist vice principal is insane.
You know, he was using that
We're still following tricks.
early
We need to
2000s etchy anime energy. You know, like where
I
that.
don't think
like,
I've
that
ever
was
seen anything
normal.
like that.
Really? I mean, have you not seen To Love Ru? Like To
No,
Love Ru has like
I've
a
not.
male version of the vice principal, and it's even worse because of that. So.
Yeah, to be fair, this is probably when I read 100 Girlfriends, it was probably like on the weirder end of things that I'd ever seen in terms of like romance stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, to me, this is like even this chapter is like a breath of fresh air compared to some of the craziest etchy there are out there.
Dog just came.
I will say that it is kind of funny to see like the early and like I guess idea that Nakamura may have of everyone. They just become so accepting of this thing. Like look at this page here with Karne and Hakari where they're
Which
basically
page?
giving each other. They just go, okay, well instead of all this crazy bullshit, just kiss her already. So it's like this nice
Yeah.
accepting of the situation. So it's nice to see that Nakamura had at least that seed of an idea
Which page, Moonlight?
how this is going to work. What's that?
Can you tell me the number of the page? So I can look?
Oh, the last ones, yeah.
It's near the very end there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is back when we
these
were
aren't
getting like
numbered on Donkey.
60-page.
Oh, really?
chapters. No, they are.
Yeah, go to the
I think it
left,
depends on
Moonlight. Put your mouse to the left.
It's 42, I think.
Oh.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, this is back when we were getting like 50-page
everyone
chapters.
had
For the,
long
That's a really good
Yeah.
thread.
Yeah, 41.
Well, I mean, most
This is
mangas
only, like,
start out with long.
The first three.
Jesus, look at
Yeah.
Hikari's thighs. They're like comical.
like her waist is like it's like literally a 2-to-1 ratio. Like, where are your organs?
Yeah, wow, the art
They're
style
inner-
is so
They're inner
different.
tits.
Yep.
But yeah, so we can keep this on the list. So I'm gonna pull up a notepad here and just keep a list, and then we can move it up, things up and up. I say
Yeah.
we could throw this at like number 10.
So did we want
Just for
to
now.
also just discuss like because I also wanted to just talk about like vague things that bother
Yeah, we
us
can
about
also
the
start with
series?
like
Okay.
vague things. Yeah.
You know, like the seasons things. And I saw on
Oh my
Rayos's
God,
notes
yes.
about the
Oh, yeah.
You know, I won't spoil it
Oh,
yet.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Man's got
I mean, I
vendetta
can
hair.
start off if we want.
Let me read some chat
Yep.
here. The pervy principal wasn't my favorite in To Love Ru personally, but hey, I love Hari because she has her moments. It's interesting to see how things started compared to where we are now. It's nice, but yeah, you could definitely tell the difference. Yeah.
I remember when I was doing my like chapter 1 to 200 reread, it was kind of painful up until what around chapter 40-ish.
Yeah,
No, yes, I would agree with that as
as
well.
I've always said, the series took a turn around the time Chia was introduced.
Which is crazy.
They had two roads in front of them. One road was where they went just fucking etchy on like little minors, and the other road was the road that they went where they kind of
he hit
the
Rentro's cousin.
Away,
he hit Rentro's cousin, and he was like, "Where do I go from here?" Or truly, like
the editor pulled him into the room and like Nakamura, like I've been letting you do crazy shit, but what the fuck is this, Nakamura? And he's like,
It almost feels like to me there was a genius decision made by Nakamura where because I think like as a writer you must know it's like either I can continue like escalating, right? Like, oh, let's get weirder, and that would have inevitably brought it down to like a garbage heap, right? It would have just imploded in on itself. But he made the decision to focus on like characterization and like I don't know, like really good storytelling and really good characters, and that's what's gonna make it last forever. Go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, like, I almost want to put that up as just like the stretch of basically what season 3 is gonna be. It's Nakamura's weird arc where he said, how weird can I make this and keep getting away with it? And then somewhere along the lines after Yaku, he said, okay, you know what? I'm doing this. I'm gonna make this actually like work. And so I just want to say this. Let's just call it the season 3 spread of just like that is also some of the worst of the series, even though we do get some good chapters out of it and some good characters. Siri, I didn't say Siri. Why are you turned on?
It's true. After chapter 20, it's really
turning on Siri.
But yeah, so I just feel like that stretch of the manga was just Nakamura saying, okay, I kind of wrote myself into this problem of doing one girl at a time. Let's see how weird I can get. And then maybe it'll either end because it'll crash and burn or it'll pick up and then I got to live with it. And then somewhere he just had a, Christmas Carol thing, a spirit visited him and said, you know what? You can do this. You're in for the long haul and make this good. And then he changed.
Yeah. Thief says, I nominate chapter 129, the doomed trio of Momoha, Iku, and Hahari. It's the repeating the same trope 4 times in a row. No, yeah, I mean, that's the thing with Thief. I can never tell if his opinions are real or if he's just like baiting.
I mean, it's not a favorite chapter, but it's fine.
Yeah. I mean, God, you remember the face those 3 make where they're trying so hard to keep their like various fetishes in check, and it's like, I mean, you feel for them. Like, who amongst us has not experienced that?
Like, look at this.
Like, this is Iku earbite. Hello.
Is this right here? Is them realizing? Wait, we need to get our shit together.
Yes.
Did you go to the chapter?
Yeah.
What chapter is that?
129.
Oh my god. Oh duh. Sorry, you just said it. That was a stupid
yeah. I was like, should I say it? No,
you need to understand how like sentence by sentence I live.
Red line's object permanence. You have to forgive.
Truly.
Yeah. I live by one instant. Like a true Buddhist, I live with.
Leave doubling down completely serious with the take.
God, their faces are so... Yeah, and by the way, like I've said this before, but this is something I love about the series, right? Like I feel like a worse series wouldn't have this self-awareness. They would just be annoying, and then the joke would be that they're annoying. You know, it's nice that they're like actually like, okay, that was like, I want to make sure Rentaro can enjoy himself. Okay, we need to fucking lock in here.
Yeah, it's like, girls, you know he would be totally fine with you doing crazy shit in the middle of this like park or whatever. But
and that was the lesson in the Kurumi Disneyland chapter, right? Was like, yeah, would he be totally fine just like watching her eat the food all day? Sure, but she knew. It's like, well, he probably has something he wants, even if he won't say it, you know?
Yeah.
All right, Reyes, get into your notes. I know you got some shit.
No. Okay, well, I mean, which one do I start with?
Do the virgin one.
It's like, let me pull out the list.
That's the one I've been wanting to talk about.
Wait. Because I rewrote a bunch of stuff. Like it's now like almost 2,000 words of different stuff now. Oh wait, okay, yeah. This is something that I've been disappointed in ever since I first saw it in the anime, way back in like 2022, like fucking fall anime season 2022. But like, why the fuck did Hahari, I mean, have to be 13 when she had her kid? Like, was it really too much to have her pregnancy be when she was like 16? Like, of course, you know, if Nakamura had done that, then he might have had to contend with the very real possibility of one of the girlfriends not being a virgin or having already given away her first kiss or even being older than 30 years old. Oh God, making all the Japanese men in the world just like quiver in their boots, whatever. But I'll admit that this did meaningful. It did meaningful damage to my opinion of the series back then when I first saw that, and when I was watching the various reactions. I was like, okay, it's a cool story, but it's not gonna do anything really challenging, despite doing something as challenging as depicting polyamory, this unvarnished actual factual polyamory. There's still some real limits to the story, and things are kind of just going to be off table. And
then Red showed up and was like, "No, trust me, bro, it's peak, please."
Yes, that's pretty much what happened. But yeah, that's something. Yes, that's one of those things. I'm always like, I mean, obviously there's nothing we can do about it. It's been 5 years since it happened. God damn, Nakamura, did you have to do that?
Yeah, I mean, and I guess on top of that too, right? The fact that all of these girls, it is insane that, and I'm actually kind of happy. You know what? This is very serendipitous, right? Because I was like, is the visual that I have working for this? And it is, because I have Iku, which Iku is irrelevant, but then I have Hahari and Momoha, right, on this page, and these are the two that should not be virgins. Why do they have to be virgins?
Momoha is a perfect, candidate for she just has no luck with men. Every man she's with is just awful. And then she meets the jackpot in Rentaro, who happens to be a child at her school. But aside from that, he is the jackpot to any.
You know how many sleazeballs
all her
would
luck
sleep with her?
Yeah,
let's be real.
Or how many people she would sleep with?
I mean, if we really want to try to keep this as even just. Okay, sure, virgins, fine. Let's accept that because, it's manga. Everything's squeaky clean until marriage and whatnot. Just the fact that they have no dating experience at this age.
Oh my god, GI. Let's talk about GI. I'm going to that chapter.
Insane.
That's true.
I'm going to that chapter where GI is I've never held someone's hand before.
I'm waiting for a girlfriend that's just oh yeah, I had a boyfriend in high school. I had a boyfriend early
that
in
will
college,
rattle the fucking fandom to its core when that happens, by the way.
They had to make an anime about that. That's how distanced it is from.
Does anyone remember which daily life it is? Where I guess the one right after GI, right? So 232. Yeah. No wait, 233. 233. What is she also 28? This 28-year-old woman is
20. Yes, that was another moment because I remember when we were reviewing that introduction channel. I'm like, really? All right, I'm like she's 25. Oh, all right, okay, whatever. I shouldn't have expected anything else. It's just painful.
She's apparently she's getting the butterflies over holding hands.
I know the Christmas cake thing concept is real big in Japan, but for fuck's sake, just have someone be 31. Could you imagine? How it shouldn't feel like something that would be so momentous, but to have a 31-year-old in the family would be insane. I mean, I would legitimately feel oh my god, Nakamura is actually experimenting and trying something genuinely different, because that is a big part of Japanese culture, that women, they're only good for
purity culture.
Their Christmas cakes. So to actually go against that would be actually a meaningful statement from Nakamura.
So let's talk. So real quick, just to address the chat and mine, we know that Yaku is the only.
Yes, I did mention.
I mentioned that before.
I didn't read it, but yeah.
And as a response to people that are it's surprising that you care. It's exactly what Rayos just said, right? Stories are not just pretty pictures for your entertainment. They all have messages and meanings, even if authors don't mean them to. And it would be a really cool message for there to be a girl who isn't just a squeaky clean virgin. And
it's Yaku is essentially a spit in the face of that idea, because they took someone who is almost 80-year-old and made her put into an 8-year-old body, or at least the appearance one. It couldn't for example, the perfected immortality drug couldn't have made her return to her prime of 24 or something and
then
we couldn't do that,
and then she's still not, I'm in my prime physically, but in terms mentally, I've got so much experience with dick, so much.
Let me tell you about Kasturi's grandfather.
we broke so many beds. It was insane.
Hard boiled that guy was.
We came up with wait, what's the drug that they use for erectile dysfunction?
We invented Viagra.
Yes, yeah.
We were the
You ever heard of that one?
We were 70 years. We were in our 70s, and we didn't want to stop fucking, so we invented Viagra.
We also invented the pill because we didn't want to have too many kids.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. It was a lot, you know.
That's gonna be
Strides
another like
for the-
interesting aspect.
for the
Like
community.
was Suri's dad like the only kid Yaku had? Like imagine there's like another kid that like, comes to visit and experiences like, wait, you're dating my niece and my mother?
I want it so bad,
Is that
bro.
extended family?
I need more
Yeah.
of that. We were talking
Speaking
in our
Speaking of Prime Yaku,
Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
chapter 75.
Oh,
Like
okay.
we could have had this.
Let me go to all right. What page, my friend?
70. Yeah, and
7.
then
Okay.
Kirby guy in chat saying, "No, I know, I get what you're saying, but we have many more GFs. Nakamura could
Yes.
Then why hasn't
Yeah,
he?
that,
Every
Yes, we
single
are
following
third of the way
GF
through.
will be absolutely run through.
yeah,
That would be great.
yeah. Honestly, yeah.
Oh my god, she's so fucking hot, dude. Are you kidding me?
Look what they took from
That
us.
would be also interesting point about that. Then like they would be, you know, taking more Hakari's side where one of them is just like, I can't wait for this, and then causing friction within the group that way,
Yes.
perhaps for
That would
chance.
be something to break up the monotony.
Maybe change.
no, imagine there's like a civil war within the family. It's like the
Oh.
ones who want to jump on the dick right now and the others who are okay with waiting.
Yeah, Hikari would be like, my people are here, finally.
Wait, can I
The
real
whole
quick, real
assassination
quick.
classroom paintball thing.
I was just gonna say yes.
I get destroyed.
Backtracks. That's literally what I was gonna say. There's literally gonna have like a paintball fight about over it. Like, all right, this color for people who want to fuck them now. This color for
Please,
people who want to wait
knock
till
'em
marriage. And then like Rentero's like, whoever wins, I have to listen to.
And then just for like a, I don't know if I want to call it a meta joke, but all the adult girlfriends are like, we're just gonna set this out.
Yeah, I mean, like it's like we're all adults. and
But
you're-
we will, whatever. If the side we wants to win, we will take part.
Like, they guys have to do like Cold War style, like proxy wars, where they're funding different factions within the group.
Hahari's like, I'm gonna need billions of dollars of support on fuck him now, please.
It's like,
You know, give him,
spring's
like,
not
bad
passing. We're not
intel.
getting any older. We have to address this at some point.
Hahari orders like
Yep, yeah.
actual like drones, like fucking actual like strikers.
Yeah, and only $7,000 is very cheap.
Very cheap.
The Rentaro family with or without preparation.
You know, for you two, that's like a stream idea. It's like you're gonna draft who would be on each side.
Oh hell yeah,
Beautiful.
dude.
Whoa.
So you know what? Let me plug something real quick. I'm gonna be hanging out with my buddy Andrew at some point during one of these breaks, and he's like a Smash Brothers fanatic, and we want to do a stream where we basically say, hey, if all these characters were in Smash Brothers, what would their moveset be?
Yes.
So that's
That's funny,
something
I actually
I'm
did-
planning on
I
doing.
did toy around with the idea of like a fighting game.
Yep.
I toyed with that idea. It would work. It'd be
And just
fun.
know, Hikari's move where she like accidentally trips to fucking pull down Rentero's pants, that's gonna be one of her moves.
Command grab.
No,
Yeah.
I already came up with a name for it. It's 100 Girlfriends Rooftop Rumble.
Oh, that's amazing.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gotta be like Avengers Civil War, where Tony Stark and like Steve Rogers basically switch places. Where like they're like, you know, like, Steve Rogers has been a good boy all this time, but now he's going on the rebel side. So it'd be like Karne is now on the like let's fuck side, and Hikari's like, no, wait until we're of age because the character development has progressed
It
so
really
far.
makes you think like who would be like the leader of the No Let's Not team? Chio?
Yeah, probably.
Who else would be No Let's Not? Anyone other than Chio would be on No Let's Not? I guess I could see like Mimi being like, it's more beautiful to hold yourself back. You know,
Dude,
delayed
like, I don't give a
gratification.
fuck. Like,
For the beautiful night of the honeymoon.
Abstinence
Yeah.
is beautiful.
yeah.
No, so she secretly just goes, no, I want to wait for the orgy pile so I can also be there with Nano.
Like
Yeah.
I do like the idea of, you know, having everyone on the taller side
Oh.
on the let's do it group, and then also she's a
Like, I already saw his dick.
Ever
like,
since
I mean,
I've seen it, every time I close my eyes, that's all I see.
Yep.
I can count the number of
Nightmares need
chapters.
to
It's like
end.
Mimi and Maymay's fate.
Oh, Meme would be on the probably not side.
I'm so happy that my sex pile agenda is growing in popularity. Thank you, Moonlight.
It's the only thing that works.
It
Yeah.
really is.
And unless they're gonna do like a train on Rentaro,
Hey, bro,
Oh, yeah, I've been-
that's fucking fire.
Conveyor belting
a
it.
conga line.
Wait, hold on. I may be what's the word? This may be naive of me, right? I've only ever heard the term like running a train on someone for like a bunch of guys.
It's normally a
so I
male
want to
to
know
woman.
like,
Yeah,
the
they'd be-
logistics-
yes.
what are the logistics of women running a train on a man?
They'll figure it out.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I mean, if they can do that kiss, that horrendous Junji Ito-esque kiss
then they
thing
were in a
where all
magic
their lips
world.
are like,
They were in a magic world.
Just imagine that's Rentaro's dick.
Horrific. Okay.
And all their bottom lips are.
Oh. Okay, what's the next thing we're complaining about?
All right, let's talk about bad chapters again.
Yes.
I mean, there's the obvious seasons thing. It's like, why have we not moved at all? Like, I can understand slowly moving for the sake of the series because you're taking your goddamn time, but we're over a third of the way through. How have we not moved
I think he wants to avoid the Comey problem, and his way of doing that is just to never even do it, never even try to move.
What is the Comey problem?
The Comey problem of moving way too slowly, like, because when Comey actually did move, what do you mean what?
I don't get it. How's that?
Okay.
What do you mean?
So in Comey, it's like, oh, it's been 700 chapters. We're finally on to year 2, right, or whatever. I feel like in his head, he's like, I don't even want to run into that problem.
That's a problem of planning. I've already talked about a really easy way to go about it. I mean, obviously,
it's a good plan. I'm just saying. I think what Nakamura is thinking is like,
I'm saying it'd be really easy to solve that issue. Like, it's not even an issue as far as I can. Concerned.
Well, I guess you're just better than Nakamura then.
I mean, a lot of series do have
maybe.
Like Comey took 500 chapters to go through 3 seasons or 3 years of high school.
Yeah.
Where something like You and I Are Polar Opposites, I just finished that manga not too long ago.
Mm-hmm.
They went through 3 years of high school in 65 chapters.
Fire.
And it was now granted
Euphoric.
it was good in that sense because I'm like, oh cool, we're actually moving through time's passing. But I don't want to get into the ending because the ending is horrendous.
Oh no.
But great series, but ending was atrocious. But it was crazy to see like a series actually work at a steadily pace of, here's a relationship that works over the course of the 3 years of high school. So it can be done.
Yeah, it'd be so easy to do in this case because there's like, there's 3 years of Japanese high school and we're going to have, 99 meet cutes because, Hikari and Karene's meet cute was just one at the start of the story. So you just have 33 girlfriends per year. And then you'd have about, like 8 girlfriends per season.
Yeah.
And it'd be just a really easy way to just have like stuff, because like Nozawa was happy to like draw different outfits for the characters, so he wouldn't mind doing like winter outfits, fall outfits. I mean, we get to see like fucking like Iku's baseball arc thing would be like in like the heat of the dead of summer, and we'd see like like Rin's introduction could have been like in Halloween kind of thing. There's so many like. I mean,
Iku could do like monk training where she like sits naked in the fucking snow pile and like.
Yep.
Like the citizens of Tsukisugicho love Halloween so much that they decided to do it for spring. Ooh, it's Springween.
I mean, honestly, they could have done that anyway, and even in.
I feel like at this point he enjoys the bit too much. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
he's clearly having fun with it. Like I can see him fucking cackling on the on the writing table. He's like, I'm gonna purposely make another reference to there be no time at all. All the autists out there looking at you, Moonlight. Well, they're gonna. I'm just to hurt them.
Especially with the snow, right? The snow recently, it's like it's over, bro. There's literally we're never actually gonna have any fucking seasons. I've given up on it.
Like what the fuck did Kogaway-chan go up north of Hokkaido to cut down those trees, or like was it just an unseasonably snowy spring?
It just snows.
I think I'm starting to think she's like fucking Juvia from Fairy Tail. She just brings the weather with her.
Possible.
It is kind of funny how that Kogaway line in her intro chapter really was like the closest we've ever gotten to like, okay, some time has actually passed here. We're not still like in the first.
But they count it by chapters, not by like actual. Yes. That's interesting.
Yeah. One chapter is.
They've been doing that since the beginning.
Chio like looking at the calendar, being like, "Wait, Mother's Day, but it's."
You could
how that work?
I still want to. Reyes and I have talked about this before. You could do like a really creepy, like I don't know, almost like a horror chapter where they start to like realize like, well, how much time has passed? I don't understand.
Yeah. Wait a minute. That's
you guys have
really
seen the Fire Force thing that happened in the recent season where they like it's like there's a moment where he like realizes he's a cartoon and like he like looks at like reality and like he sees like real humans.
Specifically.
Oh, I want that, but like where they're just like, why isn't time passing? Hello, Rich. Richmond just donated $5. Thank you so much, Richmond. I have 2 things to say. If I see a Shizuka chapter, someone's goanna die. Also, Goanna means family, Richmond. Also, I will stay until I finish one Uma career.
Career?
You mean to say career? Okay. Also, love
Yeah,
you all.
probably.
So spell check does exist, but I do appreciate the $5. Thank you, Richmond. I love you. Mwah.
Whoa!
typing so fast.
Yeah, where's the charge back immediately?
Too late. Too
Damn.
late. I'm fucking accepting it into my bank right now.
I mean, he is really laughing at us because, like, I mean, look at this line. Yes, in any regular manga, we'd be in the next spring by now, wouldn't we?
Next week.
I think it's so over, guys.
Crazy.
I think we need to give up on this one. We need to cut our losses.
This is just this is something I'm only bringing up because of
the nature of the
the
stream.
airing out of grievance
Yes.
streams, and I will keep it in the dark corner of my heart where it's like repressed, so I can like die of it like 20 years from now, of like of an ulcer or whatever. But it's not Nakamura's fault. It's
Bro,
me for hoping.
Kogoe is so fucking cute, man. Oh my
Yeah,
Kogoe is
I have
great.
never been against the Eternal Springtime of Youth, but I do feel like it's kind of a siren song, because segueing into my point, it is insanely comfortable to stick with the status quo of 100 girlfriends as it is, right? Because if you move from where we are, if characters develop too much, they do risk the kind of possibility of not being as funny anymore. Because think of Shizuka, how she talks with the Text to Speech.
Yeah.
If you progress her any further and get really deep into her psyche and have her choose her own words over words that she's borrowing from someone else, she loses that bit of
that's her thing.
charm to her character.
So,
To be
I've always pushed back
to
on
be
this.
fair,
I have a pushback. Yeah, I don't know who wants to go first.
yeah.
Yeah,
We
all have pushbacks.
one as well.
Fuck
Yes,
you,
yes.
backtracks.
I'm the heel of the stream now.
Damn.
All right, who wants to go first? Moonlight,
On the
go.
other foot now.
So my only pushback on that is the fact that she is talking on a phone through a Texas speech app is almost non-existent nowadays. It doesn't feel any different
Facts.
than how anyone else is talking in the series, except for the fact that Tuesday and the rest of Sunday gives her these fancy phrases that are oh yeah, this is clearly written in a book somewhere.
Renterelle is goated with the sauce.
especially a fancy or a fantasy series. But besides that way of talking, it doesn't feel like it's we never have any oh, my phone's about to run out of battery, I won't be able to talk. We don't have situations like that. So the fact that her phone of a Texas speech app is almost irrelevant in this case, or very recently or for a while now, it's felt like such a non-thing about her character, because she is talking at lightning speed like you would for a person just regularly talking. It's not like she's taking. It's hold on, guys, I gotta type this out real quick.
Right.
Oh, she's got to be insanely fast at typing at this point.
Oh yeah. If you look at the panels sometimes of what she's talking, it's immediate. So it's almost no different than her just speaking with her voice now.
I'll just say, you want to go first?
I'll give mine a little bit quicker. But yeah. At the risk of getting too caught up on a specific example of Shizuka, I mean, I would say it's not really a character development thing for her. How to phrase it? Her. It's like a mobility aid kind of thing, it's a disability aid thing. So it shouldn't be something that she could character develop her way out of any more than I can character develop my way out of needing glasses or something. But I don't know. I mean, I do think Nakamura kind of understands that it's not something that you her speech impediment thing is it's basically a disability. It shouldn't be something that she goes out. But there are other characters like Meme who. Yeah, that is as far as I can tell.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
That's a personality quirk, but she has kind of grown out of it.
So yeah, and that actually leads me into my pushback very nicely, actually. I think that there is... I want to be careful with that kind of excuse of well, we can't do character development because then their wacky thing is gone. What would the series be, right? You don't want to run
We're
into...
not cowards.
You don't want to run into the Simpsons flanderization issue, right? And so what I enjoy, I think the Meme example is a really good one, where Meme objectively acts different now than she did when she was introduced. There's been like an active effort to have her be more confident, to have her disappear less. The one that people always mention about her kind of like getting tripped up when she tries to disappear now sometimes because she's not as used to it. I think there are things like that you can do, little middle grounds where they keep their thing, but they show active development. And that's what I like to see. I don't, it's a tightrope to walk for sure, but it's very satisfying.
Well, also, the nice thing about the series is that you can add new people who have similar issues.
You have a whole cast of 100 of them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So as
then like the older girlfriends who have like worked through their issues can then help the newer girlfriend. Like, don't worry, girl, I know exactly what you've been through, and we don't have to retread the exact same territory. Now it's like a similar story, but from with like, I don't know, like the Naruto thing where like everyone has 3 people in the generations who were like training 3 other people in the next generation somehow over and over and over again.
I think it's very important that like there's always, at least, no matter how like glacially slow it is, like there should always be a slight character growth.
Yeah,
there should be an arc
kind of movement
for everyone, right? In my opinion, I think it's very important.
Yeah.
Also,
I think we've gotten that with a lot of the characters who have just slowly, like Mei, Chio isn't angry at everything.
Yep, Chio's a huge example. Yeah.
So characters are moving. It's just not everyone, which makes sense in a cast this big, and it's only going to get bigger.
Yep.
And that is almost the strength of the series, is you can introduce more characters with maybe adjacent, similar quirks, and then they'd be like, well, the previous one is arced out now and has moved past it. It's like, here, let me help you. And even then, you can still have the idea of, wow, was that what I was like when I first started doing all this?
Yes.
Kind of like self-reflection. So you have the opportunity to finish the arc of characters' quirks, and they don't need to like fully move on from it. They can have evolved versions of whatever the things, like maybe now is not disappearing, and when she tries to get back into her old habit, she doesn't, and stuff like that. So I can see this if the series was stuck with a certain cast of characters. Obviously, you don't want to move the series too fast and finish their stories, but the problem is you have a very long story ahead of you, and with a bunch of more characters coming, you don't have to keep everyone in this one spot the entire time.
Yeah, real quick, someone did donate $20, so I just want to shout them out.
Mr. Christopher Mayer Bacon 1524. Very
he just
reliable.
Said, very reliable. Thank you so much, as always. He just said, well, I'm going to catch the recording later. Just wanted to come by, say hi. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And and I agree with you guys completely on what you're saying. Go ahead, continue.
And to come on to reply to what how do I pronounce it? I'm just gonna call you How. 3500 what just said in chat. Doesn't Shizuka have that chapter where she doesn't bring her phone? Yeah, the one where that was the deal with her mother, and that the one time she doesn't have her phone. Then I feel like ever since that chapter is when her phone has been like a non-thing since. That's probably when it changed.
Yeah, it's like Stephen Hawking with his voice to text or text speech. I mean,
I think there's 2 things prodding at Shizuka that make her the way she is, right? There's a genuine speech impediment there, and then on top of that, growing up with an abusive mother, it was compounded on with nervousness, with like just a constant lack of self-confidence, right? And I think what you got from Shizuka post that chapter was the self-confidence returning.
Yeah, I do think like kind of the whole too right to write thing is, I take it more as a gateway to opening an extension on Shizuka as a character rather than, say, I don't know, like the relationship between Meru and Shizuka themselves. But yes, thank you for the notes on that one specifically. Now, can we get to the Yuri?
Let's get back to the Yuri.
Honestly, When will they're Yuri baiting us out here? Like,
real quick, the very funny comment in music from Music Boy in our chat. You can develop out of glasses. Try harder.
You're not eating enough carrots.
And then $2 from Richmond just now. He's bribing you. He's paying money because he wants you to read his essay, Moonlight. So.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta send it over to Moonlight now.
How many dollars an hour is
essay
that?
about what?
I'm assuming it's a Shizuka essay, knowing Richmond. I'm not too sure. Elaborate, Richmond.
DM it directly to Moonlight. He'll read it on
But hey, since you've paid me $2, I will DM it to Moonlight, and like once a week I'll be like, Moonlight, you read that yet?
Yeah, to right is 182.
No, don't block me. All right, I can't do that anymore, Richmond. I'm sorry.
Damn.
God, why can't I find the 2 right to right chapter? The hell?
It's 182.
182.
182.
182.
There we go.
Oh, that's such a good one. We
go.
gotta get back on.
Actually,
We gotta complain. We're not complaining enough.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about good chapters. Let's not.
But yeah,
let's get out
speaking
of
of,
there.
I guess speaking of complaints,
I got you guys
of development.
defending.
Speaking of complaints of development, remember when people were like, "Momiji needs to get some development right now because she's a flat character,"
And then instantly,
where'd that discourse go, huh?
well, it's because we got her fucking carpal tunnel chapter. That's just
Well,
peak.
yeah. I mean, yes, but did it develop her character? Like, I mean, not really.
Yeah,
I was
that
still
was
on
my grievance with the chapters. Like, you did this great thing, and nothing happened.
I'm still on the
So
fucking.
it's funny.
Yeah.
It's funny to see the Momiji flat accusers basically evaporated after that chapter. I guess what they really wanted was just
on the
Momiji
fucking
chapter.
boat that Reyes and I have discussed, which is that Momiji is a rare character that was introduced at the end of her character arc. What the fuck problem needs to be solved? She's living her best life.
Groping and sometimes being groped.
Richmond, $5. Thank you so much. My expert essay on Shizuka. Also Shizuka X Nano, please. All right, there you go.
Yes.
He's
you
should be paying Moonlight if you want Moonlight to read it.
Yeah. Yeah,
Thank
really.
you.
What are you doing, bro?
I do appreciate it.
I just realized I was about to say something, but no, chapter. No, shut up.
Were you about to
I was doing the
spoiler?
same thing
Were you about to
earlier.
spoiler, boys?
I was like, yeah, because it just feel like, oh, that chapter's already come out. Like, nope.
Because you guys are dirty, fucking impatient
half of-
troglodytes.
Okay, it does not count. Well, at least
Yes, it does.
for
Yes,
backpack,
it
at least it does
fucking
not
does.
count when he
I'm the
reads
natural Jedi
Japanese.
here.
Yeah, specifically when we
And
were
I
talking
would
about
be.
the Doom trio, I wanted to compare the punchline of that chapter to the most recent chapter, but can't do that.
Thank
Oops.
you for holding back. I appreciate
Yeah.
it. I also, there's got to be some people in the chat that also don't want to be spoiled too. It's not just me.
Yeah.
It wasn't me trying to spoil, but I just realized I was going to say something like, we just
was
had
an
that. No, we
accident.
didn't.
Yeah, you almost revealed something you
Lord have
weren't
mercy.
supposed to.
No, just throw it on the pile. I mean, it's okay. If we want to just go to a similar example, let's go to the amusement park, where we had the Nano and Shizuka there.
Yeah.
Luckily, my object permanence is too low for me to comprehend what you've almost spoiled me for.
Yeah, I'm purposely putting myself into a fugue state so that I do not retain any information.
Bro, Shizuka's
Yeah,
fucking cute. I'm still in the Shizuka chapter.
Yeah.
With her hair all tied
Oh,
up
yeah,
to
she is
eat
very
food. Why is she so goddamn cute there? Lord have mercy.
Oh, I hear you so goddamn cute.
Why are you so cute?
We could easily have like a running bet going on who between Hikari Karane and Nano
It's
Shizuka who's gonna give the first kiss.
Mimi.
Well, yeah, and them too. Those are the sleeper builds.
They are two. Hakarane and Shizunano are too in the weeds for them to actually progress anywhere.
They friend zoned each other.
Time.
It'll happen, boys. Trust. We're on a 15-year-long arc. Okay, we're rolling
It's an
towards the
investment.
beginning. Now,
What I
guys.
find interesting though is all of the Yuri is all like from very early girlfriends. Like, what's the latest girlfriend with a actual Yuri bait? It's like Mimi and Meme.
Ooh, good
They're 10 and
question.
11. Why haven't we gotten anything newer out of any other new girlfriend?
The closest
Saki
relationship we've gotten.
Matsuri.
Yeah.
True.
I mean, I think Also,
that
there's
is-
also
This
Usa-chan
19-year-old
and
woman
Himari.
with this 13-year-old
child.
girl.
Yeah.
12.
I
Yeah, it's a cute.
I just think
those
Kai's
are
very,
rivalries. Well, they could
Eren-
become.
Eren
Yeah.
May.
Sure. Oh yeah.
Oh, no,
But
okay.
those are a lot of the other ones are more platonic.
Matsuri's
Like
like,
Usa-chan and
"Saki,
Himari.
wait for me."
They're very platonic
Oh,
one.
guys, does Momoha Mai not count?
Oh
No
my,
way.
yeah. Well, they're friends with benefits, so it's a little different.
Sure. Okay. All right.
Okay, so yeah,
Like,
there's a lot more.
almost literally like.
There's so much women
Thank you,
fucking
Richmond,
guys.
for
Don't
your
even worry about it.
donation.
All right. So, do we want to, just to kind of speed this along? Do we want to fucking talk about beef tongue at some point? Should we jump to
sure.
that?
Yeah.
I mean, for
might
me,
as
that's like my second
I'm not.
to
I didn't come into
first
this with a
work that
fucking
down?
list. I thought we were just gonna
I didn't
freeform it.
either. I
Well,
just wanted
yeah,
to bring
but-
up the first kiss, and that was about it.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go to Beef Tongue. Let's get that out of the fucking way. Okay.
Yeah,
the chapter that everyone has agreed to strike from the canon.
The
That's
fact that
The
everyone
Everyone.
skipped over the anime and everyone breathed a sigh of relief.
Oh, thank God. What number?
Like, not
It's
like,
44.
Actually, I rethought the
That would have
chapter, so
been like the
please
great
excise it.
gatekeep episode
Oh,
there
yes,
if they
it would've
included
been.
Beef Tongue.
By the way,
It is-
Vor.
it's
Instant Vor.
44.
Instant Vor.
Beautiful.
God. Okay. So like, I'll start off with what the main thing to say about this chapter. Okay. So the problem genuinely is how out of character Rentaro is. That's like the main issue for me. It is. Who the fuck
Yeah, 'cause
said that?
Okay, yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Moonlight. I mean, I do see where Red's coming
Brother.
from, but to me, I interpret it more like this is like
No.
a troubling, like first sign of something that will become a bigger issue later on. And I'm talking about in the Hikari Heat chapter of this sort of bad belief that Rentaro has regarding.
Okay, let me push back. So I understand. Yes, there's the Rentaro being like very anti-horny, but like this is like oh, hold on.
Yes.
Let me trick you. Let me just straight up lie to you. Say that it's
deceive one of his own girlfriends
in this very elaborate way, and then have you get like assaulted by someone that you've expressed discomfort being assaulted by. Like, come on, guys. like this is.
and then to go to the lengths. Then right when Kurumi realizes what happened, he's like, "Oh, but Rentaro, you're so you went through the trouble of kissing like you hate Haru, don't you? Like you just kissing, you were just tongue kissing her."
Yeah, the fact that it is Hahari and Kurumi, the fact that like the two quote unquote haters of the group so far.
To me, that's the main thing, right? Because Rentaro,
I mean, it's really a lot of them are out of character during that
Yes.
chapter. Rentaro is like the most out of character.
to me,
place
other than
among
this
them all.
chapter, Rentaro almost has like a flaw. It's like this one and that famous one that we talk about where he's like, "Oh, my middle school wife," or whatever the fuck he said to Chio.
Yes.
You know, those are like his,
little Andrew Tate there.
he's got 2 strikes and we're waiting on the third, right? But I mean, for like 234 chapters, that's pretty good, you know.
That's a
Well, I
good
mean,
record.
To me, you know, if those are 2 strikes and there's a third one, it's kind of even bigger than that. But
Oh, no. But yeah, so
The bomb about to drop on the 100 Girlfriends community.
yeah, gonna drop the nuke.
As
The-
Austin
from-
said in my chat, it's like it is a shame this chapter is so bad and was skipped out of the anime because there are some great scenes in this. My favorite
yes,
being like
yeah.
the large reaction shot of everybody, like that's amazing, and the whole Hahari's soul leaves her body and May has to grab it and shove it back.
Oh
into
my
Hahari.
Do you
God,
guys
yeah, see,
mind-
that's
Oh, good.
yeah. I was like, those are part like every time we look back on the previous chapters like this, I always like it's terrible how every time we do this, I feel like I end up missing like the I don't know, like I guess the mid section of the series. I'm not really sure how. How broad or narrow that encompasses, but it's like I mean, like, yeah, like that running gag there was going on during that part of the chapter where people's souls would leave their body and May would have to play fucking basketball or to dunk their souls back in their body. Like that's the kind of shit that you really wouldn't see nowadays. I feel
It happened
I
in
mean-
the anime, yeah, but yeah, it doesn't
Yeah.
feel like it's. No, I mean we saw it in the Era and May chapter where their souls left their body going in that
Yes.
hot spring.
but
Yeah,
that was essentially just like a reference to
yeah, it doesn't
to
happen
the
as much anymore. Yeah.
yeah. Like
do
there's
you guys,
there can be less.
Mind if I read? So Thief of RPG, who is our Kurumi expert in the Discord, he sent me a 2-paragraph kind of breakdown of his
Okay.
issue with
Calling
Beef
that
Tongue.
2 paragraphs is like
Okay,
it's
I mean
like
they're
mini
big
essay.
paragraphs. I'm just gonna read it. I'm gonna do my best. I'm not amazing at reading out loud, but I'll try my best. He said, "So let's break down why this plan is just awful and is a massive break in trust in Kurumi's relationships. First, there was the original plan to just not tell Kurumi and just keep it a secret from her, because that is a major breach of trust. If so, second, when the truth is revealed because Hahari can't let good enough go, Kurumi is smart enough to understand the plan Rentaro has put into place, but she is horrified that she was kissing a monster in Hahari. This isn't the first or last time Kurumi has had this kind of reaction to Hahari, and it's painful to watch her go through it, as we can see it break down her strong will. Third, it feels like this entire chapter is written to have the reveal of Hahari having a French kiss with Hikari as a kid. That feels like a joke at the expense of Hikari. That could have been funny, but putting it in the context of the rest of this chapter is clearly not the way to reveal this, especially since it shines a poor light on Hahari as a character. Fourth, the entire concept of this chapter is stupid from everyone. Is an equal maiden perspective. Hikari and Karane have Rentro's first kiss. Nano is the first girl to go on a date with him. In the future, Karane is the first girl he proposes to. So I have to ask, what is wrong with Kurumi being the first girl to get a French kiss? It doesn't mean that they have to do it all the time or that every other girlfriend is to be pressured in the future. I'm gonna stop there so I don't continue yapping, but yeah, I completely agree. I mean, the main thing for me is the breach of trust, because again, like to me, one of the things that keeps me coming back to this series is the overwhelming positive nature of like, this is the perfect idyllic relationship. Everyone feels like they can say anything, they can tell Rento anything. Everyone feels like they're trusted, and no one feels like they're going to be tricked.
Unless it's something that's just a smidge too sexual.
But here's the thing: even in the future,
all bets are off.
Even in the future, that's the thing. Is like, good. I guess that's the reason. That's the only like small pushback I'll have on this. Like, Karane and Hikari have their first kiss. Nano was the first one to go on a real date. You know, stuff, everything that he listed. But the fact is, this French kiss does lean into that Lou territory, and we all know how much he pushes back on that. So things like proposing and dates are just like, oh yeah, whatever. But it's like, oh no, French kiss.
Well, yeah, but that's where I take issue. Like, this is like I said, this is like the first sign of something that won't rear its ugly head so prominently for another 50 chapters.
Well, I'll say this.
Like,
for me, the Hikari thing, right? Like, because the next big time this happens is Hikari's extra horny chapter, right? But like, even in that one, he deals with it better, right? There's no like,
really?
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Hold on.
Well, okay, well, I guess
100%, because he takes the himself.
I'm taking issue with a different thing.
I also take issue with Rentaro being fucking too nervous to fucking plow the shit out of his girlfriends. I agree, but like,
that's not how I would describe it.
I know. I'm being, what's it called?
But
TLDR. Just let me finish my thought. The issue. What I'm saying is, in that chapter, he's not like tricking her. He's not like saying like okay, sure, I'll get. Like, okay, great example. The first fucking chapter of this series where he's like, I'll date them both in secret, ha ha ha, and then he punches himself because he's like, no, that's scummy, right? This is scummy. This is that scummy Rentaro. But like, at least what he does in the Hikari chapter is like, okay, I can't do this. I am physically too mentally weak to do this, but I know you want this, so I'll lobotomize myself. That's more in line with the stupid like Rentaro that we know, right? It's like, okay,
and that's actually kind of why I dislike it. It's speaking more towards like the I don't know, like because it's more in line with the story. It feels more like indicative of like the broader limitations of the story. Whereas this feels like it almost feels like Nakamura himself kind of realizes he's kind of fucking up, because like he goes full on fourth wall breaking in like the middle of the chapter for like 3 or 4 pages. Where I can't help but feel that he understood that something was off about this whole thing, and he was just trying to like get around it by like I don't know, like this great big smoke screen of like irony and
just to clarify, I'm not saying how he reacts to Hikari is good. I was just saying like even that is like better than this. Is all I was trying to say. I'm comparing two bad bitches, you know.
Yeah, I can see it, because like I guess how I would describe it is that from a from a diegetic perspective, yes, the Hikari's Heat chapter is better than this one, but at least I would say from a non-diegetic perspective, like I think because this chapter is so goofy as you can kind of like the anime and like the whole community, we can kind of write it off as like not part of canon. But like the Hikari's Heat chapter is like it's
important. It's in canon.
Yes. It's important, and because of that, because it's important, I give it more
weight. Sure.
More flack for messing up in the way that I perceive it messing up.
In the context of where we've come, or how far we've come, I don't mind that Hikari Heat chapter, because now every single moment Rentaro's horny, I'm like, look how far he's come! Rentaro can. I guarantee you, Rentaro can grope a tit now without lobotomizing himself. I believe.
Well, yes, but that helps. That helps in hindsight, but in the moment, because like, I don't know if he knows it, but when we were doing that Discord correspondence, like I never commented on that chapter because I had nothing nice to say about it at all. Basically, I was like,
hated it so much.
Yes. It was like I literally consider it like it's full of ideas and sentiments I find legitimately offensive, and the conclusion feels kind of out of nowhere and unsatisfying, and overall just exposes the worst aspect of the fundamental limitations imposed on this work. That was my like kind of like
you just got uber blue balls.
Summary.
Yeah. No, give me your like. I actually want to know. This is a good thing to talk about. Give me your
this is
what's your
the
main
right?
like moral
You're
issues
in a
with?
safe space.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Moonlight's correct. You are. I
Yes,
genuinely
so
want to
yes.
know, like, because you know I'm a big. I'm an agenda guy. I'm a political guy. Give me the like. What's wrong with it? Give me the politics.
Yes. I mean, yeah. So I guess I'll start by going like. Wait. I'm trying to find my
Find your notes,
place in
I believe.
right. Yes, in my notes. But yeah, I mean, yeah. Wise did say that I had nothing nice to say about back then. I mean, reading back on it for this, I definitely appreciate the cute little montage with Nano at the beginning where he's like observing both Hakari and Karine. They're both heats, but yeah, to me, it's pretty much downhill like immediately right from there. Like Rentaro immediately fires off with the idea that being attracted to your girlfriend is the same thing as having impure thoughts. And it's like, okay, that's to be fair, that's an incredibly common thought for young men to have, and it's precisely because of that I find it so offensive that this harmful idea never gets questioned for like the whole first half of the chapter. Like it's just him fighting off his girl's advances without discussing things at all. Like it's some bog standard, like a romance story where the couple can never discuss their issues. They're just constantly in their own heads, isolated from each other, going like, "Oh, but it's for your own good, babe." It's like, "Oh, why do you do that? I don't get it." But once we do get the discussion in the after Hikari forces it with her maids in the wing, basically strong arming Rentaro to actually sit down and talk. But then what happens is that he basically just Hikari just reaffirms the assumptions of the chapter without any pushback at all. He's like, I know we're too young for this. I'm over here being like we're really out here treating teenage horniness like it's fucking werewolfism. It's like they're fucking 16. It's totally normal for 16-year-old teens to engage in a little petting, a little kissy, maybe even some hands in the pants. But like it doesn't have to be sex. Like it doesn't even have to be something like off screen. We can just do like sort of age appropriate kind of like lewd actions, and that be totally
like the Mimi hand job chapter.
Yes. Just engage with it, like
no, yeah, I see what you
mean, and depict it like depict that aspect of relationships, and
in a perfect world, Retro
yeah,
would have been like, okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna sit down. You can give me a hand job, and I'll finger you, and it will be all. It'll be shown in
like that.
a 20-page chapter.
It could be like how I described it.
It's me next week.
Hell yeah!
It could be like
the viewers that we're edging.
yeah, basically.
No,
it could be like how I described it in our fanfics stream ideas chapter. Where it's like Rentaro realizes that he has some like illogical ideas in his head, and while he can't necessarily move past them right now, he stops treating them like they have some inherent validity. And I mean, just like the chapter ends with like some kind of like what I can only describe as like a Deus Ex Machina after a frankly insulting bait and switch where where it looks like Hikaru's about to destroy Rentaro's elephant while he's unconscious, no less, which is like, I mean, but yeah, I mean, her heat just goes away. Like why? Why did it go away right when she's literally staring like into the jaws of victory? Like she's got the dick right in front of her. Was that all she needed? Like, I mean, was that what I was supposed to take away? Like he just need to see his dick and his hard dick, because we see from the tent metaphor, the very helpful. Yes, the very helpful visual aid. So, was that all she needed? Is like, I mean, like I want to believe this is just like the hand of the editor or like the magazine guidelines, sort of like tying Nakamura's hands.
It cut away. She like sucked him off to completion, and look at her lip. There's like a little like glow. There's a little shine on the bottom.
Okay, well then why did she say what she says in the last line of the chapter?
I tried.
Like, I want to believe. And thankfully, there's not enough evidence to like really make a call one way or the other. So I'll stay my hand, but like
so
this is unequivocally my most hated chapter.
Real quick, I just want to say this all makes sense to me now, because in the fanfic stream we just did, like in our writing our own chapters, Reyes literally did a sequel to this chapter, and I was like, that's an interesting one to choose. And now he was fixing some demons.
I described it as a direct refutation of the ideas presented in this chapter.
Beautiful. Okay, all right, go ahead.
What's funny though is like what you just said gave me like that almost builds on my theory on Hikari's what's the word I'm looking for? Her
like weird sex issues that she has.
The sex issues, but also like the validation, like the fact that she was able to get her boyfriend hard is like just all she needed. Like, oh my god, he actually does love me.
If that, I wouldn't have minded if something like that had been, like
established.
The text of the text of the chapter instead of
subtext. It's my conspiracy theory of her. What did I call it?
Validation issue, maybe
validation, but there was like also self-esteem issues.
Yes,
there it is.
By the way,
it's just I refuse to accept that as subtext. I want that for a story that's otherwise so progressive and forward thinking. I really cannot accept them there being like, we can do polyamory, but lewd teenagers, who ever heard of that? Like, oh God.
So I will say,
like, I know Lily White, the Japanese teenager, like PTA in Japanese is like fucking. They treat hand holding like it's not a joke when they do shit like hand holding. That's like one step move from sex, but it's like it's polyamory. We already did polyamory. Like I feel like we can do. Like I feel like we can do like like just like a groping. Like I
Well, that's what Momoji's for.
It really makes you feel like if this is more Nakamura and more the series that it's being published in, like if they were allowed to be in a more slightly older series, like how far could they go, or is it more Nakamura actually holding back?
Yeah, because I know this is the same magazine that had Kaguya-sama, where famously they showed the aftermath of them having sex. They're they're in bed. They have like the classic, like the sheets are like the L-shaped sheets for like Kaguya's got like her chest covered, but then like Miyuki's like his waist is covered. I think I don't know. Maybe I'm misremembering. But it's like if you can do that.
I wonder if that was because aren't they like 18 at that point? Because it's like at the end of the series.
Yes.
So I wonder if it's just like a publication thing of like, okay, here's what you can.
Yeah, I mean, surely if they can't let them drink alcohol, right? Are they like going to be real spurgy about that?
Well, I will accept that because that makes it. Then I can put my ire towards the magazine and the guidelines instead of Nakamura.
I mean,
it's like Nakamura. We need you to get into a different publisher, please.
But I mean, if that's the case, if that was the case, then he could do something like what he did in the alcohol chapter where he spends like a whole like third of the thing like actually we wanted to do X but we can't do X, so we're gonna do this whole round. If he wanted to do it, then he could have done that. So the fact that he didn't do it implies he didn't want to do it, which means
where they fuck, but they're not really fucking. She's just holding a banana and shaking it up and down.
Yeah, I mean even that I would be fine with that because it means that Nakamura wants to do it, but it's the damn dirty hand of the magazine.
With Mimi on the bench, she's rubbing my hands.
That's peak.
She's rubbing the cream on my hands.
That was peak. Okay, so quick pushback. Do you mind if I do a quick pushback to Reyes here?
Yeah.
I agree with most of what you're saying. I think the only thing that I'll say is one of the reasons this chapter didn't piss me off like that is because it didn't. To me, like when you're reading something, there's a difference between like, okay, a character's saying something versus is that the message that the author's trying to push, right? Not for a second did I think that like Nakamura's trying to push the idea that sex is immoral or having like impure thoughts against or of your girlfriends is bad, right?
Why?
It's just the fact that this is Rentaro.
Why weren't these?
Do you mind if I finish my thought real quick?
Yeah.
So like to me, to answer your question of why, it's because that is just the character of Rentaro, right? The joke is that he's uber pure, right? I don't think for a second that that the Nakamura thinks that like that is a bad thing. I think it's just that's who Rentaro is. That's how I would interpreted it.
I mean,
good.
But then the question is, why were these ideas not challenged in any way? Like, it doesn't have to be challenged by Hikari because she's obviously a teen like him, but it could have been challenged by the story, like the narrative, the way the ideas were conveyed to us could have what's the word, like showed. It showed where the author lands on. Like that sort of thing is easy to do. Like
no, true.
If you know how to write it all, you can show where you're.
This room becomes like a jigsaw trap that they can't leave unless they fuck.
Yeah. That'd be hilarious if Hikari made it like that.
Grill, let's go.
yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. Rentaro.
Is this a bad time to point out that this is a point in it for Rentaro's character where they're also insanely comfortable with the status quo?
Yes, that's also part of it. That's also part of why, like, this is the status quo that we're maintaining. Like, oh my fucking god, like it's so conservative, like in both senses of the word, where it's like conservative, in, like the political sense, but also conservative in the sense of like I'm not going to do anything, kind of risky or out of the box, or in both senses, I'm looking at Nakamura like, what the way Hikari looked at Kara, and
mirroring the
like,
culture instead of
are you a
pushing against it, which
virgin?
is-
Like,
Yeah, I don't know if you, because I know you mentioned this, Reyes. I don't know if it's because Lily White in our chat said, yeah, I remember this is Japanese teenagers, where in Japan, PDA, holding hands in public is already looked down upon.
yes, I read that.
Yeah.
And I was like,
we're doing the
polyamory is also
thing, yeah.
polyamory is also incredible.
Why
Why are we not
Wait,
pushing all the
polyamory.
buttons?
They're
Yeah.
hiding the polyamory as much as they can, though. So it is kind of like we are kind of ashamed about this.
Yeah, but the idea
Yeah.
of like it being in like the central focus of the manga and the kinds of concepts that we're pushing out from there, regardless of Rentaro as a character.
Well, I mean, all the other, granted there's not that many, but the other polyamory stories I've had, like girlfriend, they were also hiding it. So it's like they're building on the idea that this is wrong, but it makes for an interesting story, so we're going to do it, and we're going to do it in secret. But we know
so they
it's wrong.
could have done some lewd things as well. Like there's like no excuse unless
Girlfriend
it's,
also
unless it's a
suffered from
magazine.
this, where they did nothing.
And that is
Yes.
the question.
Oh my-
right?
yeah, I read that one as well.
How free is Nakamura to write what he wants
Yeah.
here? I do wonder.
Yeah, I need to know so I know who to blame for this. who to
You
throw
love the
under the
notion
fire.
of like them changing publications and them like 100 Girlfriends publishing a chapter being like, "Yay, we're free now. Let's do all the bullshit."
what Chainsaw Man did.
Dude, let's fucking start a Patreon for him to buy the rights back to Outer Girl, make it self-published.
Damn.
There's also fuck, I was gonna lost what I was gonna say though. But Shawnology, thank you for the $2. But he actually says rank the male protagonists of these series: Rentaro, Issei, Kazuya, and Naoya. All of these characters suffer the same thing of,
Naoya sucks ass.
except for Issei,
Yeah.
because he's in a very
true,
lewd
yeah.
series. But
a
Rentaro,
very lewd
Naoya, and all
person.
these characters, they all go to such extreme lengths to not do anything with their multiple girlfriends.
Yeah.
And it makes you wonder, is this
That's
just like
part
a
that's part of
Japanese-
why I'm annoyed by it, because I have trauma from those stories.
Yeah.
So it makes you wonder, is
I
this
think
just a
Rentro's
joke,
little
or
less
is this
painful.
a restriction?
Oh, well, it's a little
That's
less. It's a little less painful with Rentaro, right? Because I've seen other harem series before, and like no, it's
to
a
me,
little. Things
it's
are a
more
spectrum.
painful because of it.
Okay, go ahead.
It's more painful because 100 Girlfriends is otherwise such a
I see what you
is the
mean.
good
It's so
one,
close
right?
to perfection.
You were one of the good ones. You were supposed to destroy the Isekai Rentaro, not join them, or not Isekai, like the harem. You're supposed to be a polyamory, not a harem.
Listen, I have no doubt in my mind that when they are married, he will fucking go to town. But with the other
I mean,
ones,
the
I don't
issue is
remember
you don't have to
That's
do
the
that.
problem.
You don't have to go to town. There's like a million. Like that's also part of the issue with the Japanese.
Yeah,
they
progressive
act like
speakers, all
it's
that.
only 0 or 100,
You're so
but like
right.
there's a
You're so
whole
right.
spectrum between that. Like I
Do
said,
they know about
you can
foreplay over there?
yes.
Oh.
Is this why the birth rate is down? They don't know what
Literally, bro.
Oh no!
It's so funny too because the government, like over there, desperately like, please, fuck, please, but then they're like, do not have a horny series. I don't understand. Like,
How about 10 more harem anime where there's nothing sexually
Nothing
involved?
happens
But
between
we're,
any of
we'll
them.
still
They're
keep
just saying have
No.
children, but don't enjoy it. You should not enjoy it.
That's
You
very
should
true.
do it
If you
only
enjoy
for
it, God
the
is
society.
angry at you. And he's looking down and he's like,
Or since the Japanese, it goes against tradition. It's not.
And
You'll
we
be
don't know
reincarnated as a
Zawa
cockroach.
also- And we also know Zawa also leans in as much as she possibly can, because she is a freak like us.
Oh, yeah, she
And-
is.
return to your roots.
So it really does make me wonder if it is just kind of a Japanese culture / the company's publishers just
Yep.
like restrictions on it.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know if Banazawa would take it.
Like, no, Zawa,
You know?
Nakamura, please, we need to get this series out of here. Like, we need to go somewhere
like-
else.
Official
Like, we don't need full blown
dose?
sex every chapter, but just something.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, but both this chapter and the beef tongue one. I mean, but the issue I took with them is that they essentially are making the same sort of mistake. Like they're prioritizing equality over fairness for all the girlfriends. It's like they're insisting that everyone gets the same thing
They're
at the
Harrison
same time.
Bergeroning it.
Yeah. Instead of getting what they
Good
need,
Lord.
which is like that's like the whole point of polyamory is that people can have
Yep.
different relationships with each other, that they
Yeah.
individually negotiate with themselves, and it doesn't have to be a one set way of doing things. Like I
that's
mean,
a
like,
great point you make. Yeah.
like I mean, already the marriage thing is already like an unfair
Yep,
quote unquote
because you have
event
your
that-
handful of girls that have not been
Yes.
proposed to yet. Yeah.
So like,
why are we still not? Oh, poor Saki.
Well, now it's awkward, right? Because then so now whenever he brings a new girlfriend in, he's like, "Be my girlfriend, and also will you marry me?"
There's so many different little things here that come together to point to one specific direction. Like, what is it with the lewd thing that you're so like? I mean, like, I don't care. I don't care about the etchy thing. Like, how it used to be more etchy. Like, it's fine. You don't have to. You know, that's just basic, story of evolution where they figured out where they wanted to make it etchy on the scale of etchiness, but like just different types of I don't know, like levels of intimacy in a relationship. Like it's
yeah. At the end of the day, what it comes down to,
what is the reason? Basically what I'm saying is that what is the reason why you're not doing it?
Yeah. Okay, this is like digging deep into a subtext here.
I love that.
I wonder if he sees the fact that he knows he has 100 of these coming.
Yeah.
And he's already said, like, even in the beef tongue, as much as we don't want to talk about the beef tongue chapter, he plainly says to give someone an advantage or a leg up on the rest of the girls. Now, he doesn't see like kissing and marriage proposal and stuff like that as too far, but something to
which is goofy.
Yeah, I know. But to give something like foreplay or just straight up sex or anything like that to another girlfriend when he knows he has 100 coming, and it's like, oh, you're my 99th girlfriend, sorry, I've already fucked like 30 of these over here.
That's a conservative viewpoint.
Yeah.
Which I guess just because it's a conservative viewpoint does not mean it's bad, but it's like the story is otherwise so progressive. So why is this one spot in the narrative, like in the whole tapestry of the story, like it flows very smoothly. Then all of a sudden, it's just one stitch. Like,
I really do
what's
think,
going on there? Why is
that it comes down to the fact that, like, you and I guess I can't speak for Moonlight and Backtracks, but you and I specifically have like very progressive views on sex that, like, unfortunately most of humanity, so much of humanity, they still look at it as like either a very private thing
that's
or
what
a very
I assume,
icky
but
thing. In terms of Nozawa,
sad,
like we all know Nozawa is a real one, who I believe she came from doing hentai.
Yeah, we're doing the thing the story does, where we're going hard on Nakamura, but then we're being nice to Nozawa.
Yeah, so I mean, if it was up to Nozawa, I'm sure
you
she
can say it.
Oh my god, yeah.
Also, I just want to point to this one great panel that we've had recently of this whole thing. It's like, here's how a Momoha feels. It's not just the Rentaro doesn't want to do it. It's just more like, oh, she'll get arrested.
Oh yeah, let's go to that one. Yeah.
True.
Well, see, now,
that makes sense with the adults, the story. But I think they would be fine. Like, they're not stupid. They'd be fine with letting the of age people, or the people who are your peers, have their fun with each other. Like, I mean,
it's fine, Rentaro. Just a couple more years, and
like
we'll be
most
in
of
there.
them have not done anything. Have explicitly not done anything since they were like born. So like, I think they'll be fine with waiting like 5 or 6 more years. Like,
it would be interesting that, like, okay, so we got to separate. Okay, so all the middle school girlfriends, you can't do anything. All the adult girlfriends, no, we can't do anything. It's only as high school girlfriends we can do anything with.
Well, actually, the age thing would be weird, right? Because, like, Kurumi's just 1 year under him, right? So, like, just because she's in middle school and he's in high school, they're a year apart. They could fuck, I think, right? But then, of course, when it's like real young, like Eru's age, it's like, it's strange.
Eru, Chio, Matsuri,
yeah. But why would we have to do that? Like, there's nothing that would force our hand to do it like that. They could easily be in the same.
Putting that into a series of just like, here's this 12-year-old getting all lewd with her boyfriend, even though they are of appropriate age in the real world. It's kind of icky to read this.
No, I think that's a good
them, like,
point.
self-selecting of who wants to fuck.
Well, I'll say this.
That's what they're trying to avoid.
I genuinely do think that's part of it.
They're cowards then.
No, I kind of get that to an extent. I have to say.
I get it. Yeah, I get it. But that's why I'm saying they're cowards. Like, it just like, just do it in a way that is not
thick, my brother. Like,
well, no, because I'm saying, like, it wouldn't be hard to avoid the icky parts of it and depict the non-icky parts. So, like, the only reason, like, Nakamura is an accomplished writer. He's not like, I mean, he's more accomplished. He's probably more accomplished than I am. So, and I can clearly see how, I mean, he would know better than us where, like, the kind of like no-go zones are for, like, Japanese society. But, like, that's a normal thing that any artist needs to be aware of. Like, what are the, what are the kind of like areas of like give and the resistance of your chapter of your society, your culture, where you can get away, because Because yeah, like I've been saying, there's no reason that Rentaro has to like be groping on Eru or Chio or his fucking cousin. Like they can just very easily say like, okay, yeah, it's fine to do that kind of stuff with my peers, but the people who are like adults to me and the people who are like 3 or 4 years younger than me, we're not gonna. That's off limits. It's like why can't they do that?
I think it just comes back down to the treating everyone equally thing. As remember the old slogan of the series, there's no losing heroine.
Yeah.
Does that technically count as a losing heroine?
I don't know why it would. I can't imagine why it would. Maybe Nakamura believes
the biggest flaw, legitimately.
Yes, I believe that.
Harrison Bergeron. The whole Harrison Bergeron comparison is a little bit too apt for this one because have we all read?
I'm remembering from my high school days reading that one. It's like, yeah, that's basically what's happening when everyone's equal. No one's
pushed
happy.
Down to like the
that's
the
why
bottom rung of society with handicaps given and not like from each according to their own to each. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I said like Rentaro is basically insisting that everyone gets the same exact thing instead of what they individually
He's
need.
doing communism wrong, is what it is.
He's doing naive communism.
Oh wow, I never even thought about it like that.
Yeah. The naive kind
He's
of.
He's not code switching properly enough. He needs to code
communism.
switch sexually.
Yes. He should have been, when he's reading those romance books, he should have been reading like She Comes First and How to Come As You Are as well. So as a 10-year-old.
Oh wow! Yeah, I mean, I listen. I will just devil's advocate here, okay? For Nakamura, it is certainly a challenging thing. I think
it's like he already took on. Sorry, you're seeing. This is why I normally don't talk about things like this because I get very.
This is the moment. Let your demons out. It's safe here. It's okay.
Yeah, but I'm saying he already took on the immense challenge of coming up with 100 different characters. Like that's already. Like I can't. Can you imagine a bigger challenge than that?
That's especially like Game of Thrones territory.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
In light of that, having some age appropriate, not even like sexual play, just an intimate play. That's nothing. Like it's. So I mean, that's why I come back to like it seems like it's because he doesn't want to do it or doesn't believe that they should do it or whatever. It's like,
give me an example
I can't get behind
of something that you like. What level would you want, right? Because like I'm thinking
well,
like
it depends
the
on
me hand
people,
cream stuff, right? Like what would you want? Because I assume you'd want it past that, right?
I mean, it would depend on like the girls, but I mean, let's say like we're just picking like I don't know, maybe like Momiji, like just maybe they have them like like they're what's the word, massaging each other, and it gets a little
like a hand under
Momiji's like
mutual groove.
Yeah, like Momiji's like, oh wow, I've never felt this type of this feeling.
It feels interesting while it's soft, and it feels interesting while it's hard.
So we don't even have to go too explicit in like the feelings
implications
he's having. But I mean, to be fair, we've done that before. Like we've had Kusari be in Hikari's body, like, wait a minute, why do my nipples feel good? And like that's already sexual, like stuff happening right there. But to be fair, that was in like the pre, like the fucking like prehistory
era.
Yeah, the prehistory of this manga. But I mean, I don't know, like I mean, like Red, you when you said you didn't get into a relationship until you were older, but I don't know. I guess like I mean, when I was a 16-year-old in high school, like some of my classmates were having sex with each other. They were apparently one of them jacked off her boyfriend in the class or something like something. According to some,
the place in my high school was under the stage. Like we had like a stage for drama class.
No, the place in my high school was this bathroom that was just like, often in the farthest corner of the campus, and like only if you had a class in that building that anyone went to that. So people got caught having sex in that bathroom so often.
Damn. The bathroom that Himeka was singing, that's why she went there, because it was a very abnormal place where abnormal things happened. She heard that from the students, but she didn't realize that's what they were talking about.
Yeah, no. At the end of the day, I think it does come down to. You're right. It's an interesting tightrope to walk, because I think part of Nakamura probably wants to make this manga, and I'm going to use the word mass appeal, but not in the cowardly way. But I think he just wants as many people to enjoy it as possible, right? A great example here is Sakura in our chat has actually this. Here's a good example, right? Also, when it comes to the younger girls, morals come in here. It could trigger some fans due to trauma. So like there's you and I
But
again.
so
Reyes,
would
real quick,
Hahari.
Reyes, you and I are very progressive on this, right? In terms of like, like kids are horny, they should probably just be able to fuck as long as they're like told about like safe sex rules and they're very careful about it, right? And they don't accidentally get pregnant. Like let's have kids or like parents stop being so fucking prude and just like let their kids experiment. That's how you learn, that's how you live life. But some people have had experiences where I know people that like don't want any sex scenes in movies, period, because it fucks with them, right? But at the end of the day, of course, that's up onto them to not watch things that make them uncomfortable, right? Don't censor everything because of your icks. But all I'm saying is from Nakamura's perspective, he might just be trying to think like, well, I want this to be like a fun, wholesome thing that doesn't, I don't know. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm just devil's advocating, I guess.
Okay, two things there. I mean, I will say, like, I've said multiple times, it does not have to be full on penetrative, or even just like doesn't have to be oral or anything. I literally said it could just be basic, like dry humping, like even that could be the furthest extent it ever is depicted in the story. But then to the other thing is like we have fucking Hahari doing like sexual assault on the daily. Like, I mean, anybody, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to speak for people who have been victims of that sort of thing, but I imagine that would be triggering for those people.
What?
Like, I don't know how you're going to see
point destroyed.
Like,
and
then we have Kusuri, especially in the beginning of the story. She is straight up, roofing people. Like is that not triggering to people who have been roofied? I mean, other things we can probably like point to. Like, I mean, there are plenty of kids who are doing things that would legitimately be triggering for people. Like, I mean, like.
If there's anything that I'm learning from the chat right now is that you will never, ever be able to make everyone happy, because there's a lot of people that already, even in our chat, that are like getting all like, why are we still talking about this? You know what I mean? Like, so.
Well, sure. I mean, I mean, my piece is, it's been said by now. So
I think another probably aspect of it is the fact that the series is a comedy first. It's like, so you just like dry humping going on. So where do you take the joke from there?
Yeah.
But that's a skill issue. Now, I mean, I guess Now, if Nakamura doesn't want to do that, I mean, I'm happy to be like, okay, well, some people are cowards, but that's not. I mean, I've been cowardly about some things too. I'm not gonna give him too much heat over that. But it's like, again, what I'm coming to is like, this is my my grievance with the story. I mean, the reason why I keep it under wraps is like I'm willing to overlook it because it's like 99% of the story is perfect basically. Otherwise, so it's like why unless we're purposely airing out grievances in a stream like this, why bring it up? Like I literally said, like when we were reading, when I was getting caught up on the manga, like in 2024, I said nothing about this chapter because I had nothing nice to say about it.
Yeah, that's the point of the stream, right?
I've lived by. Yeah, that's a motto I've lived by since I was a kid. It's like I remember hearing that in like TV and something like that. That's a real wise saying to live by. Unless there's something important, unless it's not a goofy, silly manga where it kind of really doesn't matter one way or the other, then just kind of keep it to yourself.
For sure. And by the way, I will say, I'm not sure, to any mods in my chat, I did see someone delete Rudolph's most recent comment. You don't need to do that. I don't want anyone to think that I'm trying to like hide anything. Rudolph's upset at what we're talking about, and they said, I guess I'm going to go somewhere where I'm more welcome. You don't need to delete that. I don't want anyone to think I was hiding that. Oh, yeah, no, yeah. This is something that really fucking gets under people's skin, I guess. I don't really understand why, but I mean that's the point of the stream.
Yeah, I've been seeing, I have been seeing on like Twitter, there's been a lot of discourse about the so-called antis and how pro-censorship they are, but maybe that's related to that. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure you didn't actually get like censored. He said he did it himself. I just wanted to make sure you didn't actually get censored by the mods, because like that isn't something that I would have wanted. But yeah, again, we can move on. We will move on from this. But again, keep in mind, this is the point of the stream. This is like the whole point is it's like we're going into like some negatives here. I hope it doesn't make anyone upset. It's kind of supposed to be for fun. I apologize. I know this is a very like touchy subject. Some people are very like icked out about sex in fiction and sex in reality, and some people are a little bit more like I want to see it everywhere. So I apologize if we're making anyone uncomfortable. We will move on.
I'll just close it out with saying it is very interesting, at least from the Japanese perspective. You every series is either extremely Puritan, like 100 Girlfriends and Girlfriend, or it's basically soft core porn. There's like there's no in between.
Yeah, I mean,
You have not
that is
read
very
enough Yuri,
Japanese.
my friend.
Oh, I expect in the Yuri. That's fine. But I'm talking about like the straights. Are the straights okay? No, we are not.
Yes, the answer is no.
Yeah, and so Lily White, I agree with Reyes, to be honest. At this point, it's what Nakamura wants to do. We as fans can't control what he wants to do with this story, which to some people is sad, but we got to accept it.
Yeah.
So, again, yeah, I completely agree with that as well. It's just kind of, we're just having fun here. You know what I mean? Don't take it, like, super seriously.
All right. Yeah. So let's put up another chapter up on the stake to roast it. The other one we want to talk about,
it's
obviously, the floating island.
Oh, yes, yeah, I also had that in my top
that's
10
the
worst
fucking
GF ever.
thumbnail. I can't believe we started our reviews with that, man.
Yes, insane. Like probably the first true taste of like disappointment from multi-part in the series. Like
straight disappointment.
Well, that final cliffhanger. Really the cliffhanger of 183. We're like, I remember we're like, where's this gonna go? What the hell? How are they gonna get off of this island?
Yeah, like they just throwing away incredible potential in so many ways for like nothing more than a joke. It's like, okay, Nakamura, like I'll let you have
a joke. It's just like, okay, here's the great thing about this chapter is like the potential of like, yeah, here are these characters off the goddamn rooftop
for once in their god-forsaken lives.
Secondly, it's like they put them in this precarious situation. Here's how these characters handle a life or death situation for the most part, and then literally I wouldn't have minded if it was actually like, okay, we need to figure this shit out. No, they just jump.
Quite literally, Deus Ex Machina.
Yes.
Or
it's just a big jump, and it's like. Literally all of 184 is just okay. I guess we got to jump. We jump. Look at the pretty sunset. Chapter over.
Yeah. We'll also Rentaro blanket.
Blanket. Double page spreads.
Somebody
see. No, it was just panel farming.
It really was.
Some chapters are just kind of there for panel farming. Era is there for panel farming. Eru is there.
Yeah.
I remember also someone's hair is not working well with the wind. I can't remember whose it was. Momoha doesn't have like it. Oh yeah, Momoha, May, they don't have like any wind in their hair.
Oh my, yeah. What's happening with her wolf cut? It really should be reacting. I guess they have it.
Meru here, or even
they have the physics set only to like a certain length of hair, I think, so it doesn't work for the shorter hair girls.
There are some gorgeous panels in this, though. I love all the double page spreads.
Yeah. Nozawa was flexing. She's like, I just want to draw everyone in peach attire. Let's do some.
Once again, Nozawa is he's immaculate. I have no complaints about that woman. It's Nakamura,
it's Nakamura. It's all Nakamura.
Shakes fist.
The writing doesn't live up to the art, and that's why we have to air out our grievances.
You gotta live up to your artist, Nakamura. You're making it look bad.
Because there's nothing to say. Nozawa's always on point. No,
also, one of the few instances of my showing affection. I just want to point that out.
Yeah.
She only does it in the groups. Imagine it was like everyone's all on Renter right here. Mine's just over in the corner, like, well, it's not like I like you or anything.
Karene's like, okay, you need to chill,
girl.
He just
not the
died
moment
for you.
He just became a blanket for you, and you're tsundere right there. Like look at me. I'm resident tsundere over here, and I'm getting down with. Wait, what actually did she do to? Yeah. She's like, she's over here. Well, actually, he's right in front of. Anyway, yeah, he grabbed his hand, and she's like, we need to save him somehow.
Also, this would have been great because they tried to do this thing with the love god at the end here. This would have been great some more extra lore drop, but they don't really do anything with it.
Yep.
You know, like the god shop?
Oh, yeah.
The god shop.
Yeah, one thing, there's just more potential. They left up on the island, and it's like literally. They jumped off.
Oh man, I'm just realizing this the juxtaposition as well in the chapter placements. The fact that this comes out directly after To Right to Right and right before Era.
So it had that. He kind of unintentionally set us up to expect. I hate to put it this way, to expect more from the series. I think that's part of why it hit so hard, because we just gotten this really heartfelt and like meaningful story, and then he just comes back and like, he's a goofy, silly pee pee boo boo. I don't know. Like it's just like Nakamura. You what?
See, Nakamura was just on his One Piece binge again, and he decided to get caught up on the series, and he's like, I just really want to write my own stretchy protagonists.
Yeah,
Literally
probably.
the only reason.
Kirby Guy says it does have
Also-
the implications that there are weird things that will happen because the family has their fates messed with. That's interesting.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Will they be solved in two chapters? 'Cause if that's the case, I kind of don't. I hate to say I'm not very.
It's like,
I'm not
Rentaro, can you
anticipating
hear me?
much.
I'm communicating through the the God walkie-talkie. You and your family have been placed in a situation. I'm trying to get you out, but you'll have to endure it for the time being.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm
Yeah,
just
like,
looking at
basically the
This
200
call's being
chapter
recorded for.
This is one of the rare because I've always wished that Iku looked a little bit more like there was some abs with Iku. I'm on the page. What page is this here? Page
at the very end of
page 11,
yeah.
where they're laying on blanket Rentaro. Iku looks nice. God
Oh,
damn.
honestly,
you got
yes.
that tone.
Woo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Although,
save
speaking of
that one
looking
for
good,
later.
I just want to go back to Kishka and
Udo
a
also looks pretty
choker.
good too.
I just want to call it Kishka and a choker.
Kishka
Thank you.
and a
I'm done.
Which
But all that to say,
page is that?
I guess.
Also, Kishka got that toning too. If you look here at this one panel.
Oh, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
no, and Meru is like showing some side ass that is kind of immaculate on page 10. It's like, what? I mean, not to be lewd or anything, but it's like, damn. It's like,
Also, when did Uto have
After
tits?
the-
Like, look at this. Like, look at this image. What is with Uto actually having tits here?
Hey, they sometimes.
Sometimes.
different angles
Also,
emphasize
I really
different
like
things.
Sue's outfit. Actually, I really like your swimsuit.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's a lot of great art for sure. I guess, yeah. I mean, I just remember this is like stage one of many, right? This and the Nano two-parter and the Kuzuri two-parter,
Yeah.
where we were finally just like beaten into submission from ever expecting any like long arc ever.
Yes, how to describe it? Like, because I had 236 the Kusuri, the second part of the Kusuri 2 parts, like in my dishonorable mentions, and it was like yeah, another disappointing 2-part of a series arc. I suppose by this point I've largely learned my lesson. It won't get my hopes up too much, so this is just a dishonorable mention. But yeah, I had the Nano second part of the thing that was in the top 10 worst
That
for
one
me.
hurt.
It was like, oh my fucking god, like.
So yeah, I mean, I guess to
Just-
stick to like
like,
points.
we're-
Oh, go ahead, sorry.
I was just gonna say it's like we're bound to get into like another 2-parter here pretty soon. So let's get excited for the excitement of the part 1's gonna be really good,
Yeah.
and then disappointed part 2, especially
Yeah,
after we
bro.
wait another 2 weeks for part 2.
Yeah, I do my like I get out the buzzer or the party popper to blow in like the most unenthused way possible. Woo, yeah. And we pop like the banner falls down and like, yes, 2-part of this series arc, whatever.
I remember this always reminds me of a conversation from the One Piece fandom when there was an arc back in like it was like the chapter early 900s, which felt crazy back then, and now here we are at like 1200. There was like a 10-chapter arc where it was like a politics heavy arc. It was called the Reverie, and it was just very like, oh, all these like islands and governments are meeting, and it's One Piece politics, right? And people were like, oh, there's no way they're gonna let this last too long because the magazine would never want Oda to have too many chapters without the Straw Hats in it, right? And sure enough, an arc that easily could have gone 20 chapters went with like 8, right? And it really that black pilled me back in the day. I was like, man, really, is it really that we can't trust normies to be able to read without seeing Luffy? But then recently, like this arc in Elbath, we had like a 25 chapter flashback with we didn't see the Straw Hats from like June to like December, like a half a year.
Whoa.
And so clearly, I don't know. I guess
Were the fans like dying?
I didn't think they were.
Or
It was a really good flashback. It was one of them. It was like the flashback. But TLD, all that to say, I guess I just wish that publishers and writers would trust readers a little more, right? It's like, it's okay if we don't see every single girl every single couple chapters, right? You don't need to fucking like speed blitz around. I'm okay if dude, I would be so happy if you picked 3 of these girls and fucking did a volume long like deep dive.
I mean, we could literally just bring back the old like for various reasons all the girlfriends couldn't be here, so these are the ones that we have for 2 chapters. Like, but yeah,
It is interesting because there's a kind of similar situation that is still ongoing in both Dandadan and Fragrant Flower is we're both on these arcs that people are just like, just get it over with. And it is interesting to see. And what's even more interesting, especially compared to like the One Piece one, where you're not seeing the quote unquote main characters for so long, but with Down to Dawn and Fragrant Flower, it is involving the main characters, but it's just a lot of nothing happening at pretty much happening. It's been, both of these arcs have been going on 6 months now almost. It's like 10 plus almost 20 chapters of these things, and I think it does show that, yeah, I think a lot of readers just are impatient.
Oh, 100%.
They don't want to they just don't want to sit around for too long on just one thing.
The classic, the classic thing about how the 100 Girlfriends almost was canceled during the
the best arc, the greatest
art
rescue
there any
arc.
Truth to that? Do we know?
Well, because now, I'm not sure now the veracity of that, but.
Well, no, I mean, not to be like a fucking uber hipster, or I don't even know if that's the right word for this, but like, it does feel
the ancient word. the word hipster is now, it's like a hipster word now.
There are times where it does feel it's like, oh god, the ever present normie really does ruin everything, right? It's like, you know, like that's how I feel about like new Zelda, right? It's like I like the old Zeldas, but Breath of the Wild sold like quintuple as much as Ocarina of Time did, so guess I'm fucked. That's kind of how I feel about like writing. It's like it's so hard to find like a slow burn movie these days because every movie has to be 16 jump cuts every 3 seconds to keep the fucking like
even when they're part of a 18 bajillion installment long cinematic universe.
Jingle jingle jangle jangle. But yeah,
it's interesting too because I kind of see like both points of the series, because with Dawn to Dawn I've been caught up on that series for a good while now since this arc I don't even want to call it an arc, but I guess it is. But this arc started, and then with Fragrant Flower, I blew through it, and it looks like we're just about to reach the end of it. And I could, definitely see both sides of the story where these chapters actually aren't bad, and the arcs aren't bad themselves. It is just the fact that it is a weekly thing. So it's like, it's a self-inflicted wound to us readers of, we're so hungry for it. It's like, we got to consume every chapter as they come out, but it is really doing the story a disservice.
The Chainsaw Man classic.
God, speaking of Chainsaw Man, fuck me.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, the part 2 just is ending.
It just ended.
Isn't the whole series ending? Like,
I literally don't know. Because like the last time when part 1 ended, it was like the last second where they were like, by the way, there's a part 2. So I don't know if it is the whole series ending. This is like generational flop, and it's out of nowhere.
Interesting. I'll have to keep an eye on that. I'm sure I'll hear about it somehow in someone's
if
Discord.
It really is, I mean, because
it'll be like
someone's
when
Twitter, someone's something. That's usually how I find all my news.
I mean, my take on Chainsaw Man is part 1 is incredible, and part 2 did not need to exist.
It'll be like when Oshinoko ended the whole I don't know, like I guess the manga was like, wow, that was. I mean, talk about a generational flop.
Yeah. It's just so hard to finish manga these days.
It is.
Or anytime.
Tiller Nuna, I'd gladly just sit down and watch like 20 reviews of a 20 chapter long arc. But yeah, not a lot of people have lost their patience. It's sad that that's happened.
Well, that's the thing is though, covering something of a 20 chapter arc when it's all done is great.
Right.
But doing that weekly is definitely imagine the Hanazono arc mansion is great. In retrospect of like, oh yeah, we can blow through all 9 of those chapters in a single read through, and it's great because it's this one long story. But now imagine 9 weeks that's 3 months plus add in some break weeks in that, so it's like more like 4 to 5 months of just that. So I guess,
but like, bother me.
I still do love.
Yeah, it's like as long as it's good.
Still.
Yeah, like so
for me, like I'd just be waiting with bated breath for the next installment, not like, oh my
things
god.
I read. I don't need the one thing that I read to constantly be doing new stuff. You know what I mean?
That is actually the thing is a good point. Is I am a consumer of multiple things of manga, video games, movies, TV shows. I am everywhere.
A varied media diet.
All these classes have homework. It's not just this one class.
And that's the thing is I interact with some people and it's like, no, I just have this one thing. And that's all they do is just this one. They have one game. They have one book that they're reading and all this one thing. So, and I'm assuming that is probably the norm for a lot of people. Is like they have 1, maybe 2 things that they're keeping on top of.
100 Girlfriends is my one thing.
I wouldn't be
I
surprised.
don't know anything else about the world other than the 100 girlfriends.
100 girlfriends and breathing.
By the way, I am dating my cousin. I hear it's normal.
I'm from Alabama. You know,
It's just a start, but I have 5.
I'll make it to Rent-A-Row eventually.
So I kind of get it, because we kind of say this in the video game space. If you pay attention to like the numbers and stuff like that of the industry, is the majority of people out there buy 1 to 2 video games a year, if even that. And so the publishers, even though we're annoyed with the publishers and the developers of these games catering to these things, it is the harsh reality that we are a minority, and these people buy 1 to 2 games, and mostly it's a sports game and one maybe story game, and then they also have their free to play game like a Fortnite or something. So we just have to realize that that's probably is, even if I would say manga readers are also in a minority in that, especially a manga reader of someone like us who are reading weekly releases. I still think it is a more popular, or not a popular, but a more common thing that people only really have 1 to 2 that they are reading.
Yeah, Rudolph is also mentioned.
well, I'm used
in
to being
chat.
a minority, so.
Oh gosh. In the chat, Rudolph said it was kind of like that for me for like a month. I had a weird moment where I was coasting on the one thing I found. I've definitely been there as well.
Yeah. Not me a week ago reading through Shukura.
Well, the main thing for me is like the people that
I think we've all been through that.
Yeah, the main thing for me is the people that like when it's like, oh my god, there's no chapter for 2 weeks, and they're like screeching like it's the end of the world, and it's like, read something, find a new manga.
They're going through withdrawals.
You'll be okay.
Go read Jujutsu Kaisen.
You
can read
Jujutsu
Jujutsu Kaisen
so much
any time of the year.
Yeah.
The only reason I'm like talking about it is just because of making content.
Wait, Richmond just dropped $2 to talk to Backtracks. Go ahead, Backtracks.
Yeah, the $2 tax for pulling Sun Black. Banger, let's go. How do you keep it go?
I love you, Richmond. Thank you for being here. He's going to sleep. Speaking of that,
good thing to end the day on, I guess.
1 hour more max for the stream, so I don't destroy my sleep schedule. That seems chill. Right, cool.
So let's actually list off some bad chapters that we can maybe put on this little ranking thing. Cool. Where do we want to put the floating island arc?
I think that's
number
gotta
1?
be like top 3, right? At least.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe.
Let's put it at number 1 and see if we come across something else.
I feel like Beef Tongue might be worse, or maybe I'm wrong on that.
Really?
Actually,
yes. I did in my top 10. I did have it. One
just because that is a betrayal of a lot of other things. This is just disappointing.
And it's the only confirmed not canon chapter.
Yeah, essentially.
Okay. So let's just flip through the series real quick and see if we can find something we want to talk about.
I do want to
unless anyone has off the dome.
I have a point actually. Can I run?
Oh yeah.
Can I run this way? Sometimes it feels like, chapters, especially 2-parters and all of that, are a little bit too pointed. Like it's only focused on the conceit of the chapter and not really because like when I was reading through, say, the mid part of Hyakano, the cutaway gags or happenings with the family. Yeah,
I'm nodding like crazy over here.
Now, right?
There'd be so many like these logical, like these winding logical roads of like gags going on. Like they would start in the the front stage of the scene, then they would be finished in the backstage of the next scene, which then set up the next joke to be finished off. And it was insane. Like it's like watching dominoes be knocked over. Yeah,
a genius at
then
work.
It just ultimately,
I mentioned like it feels like I hate to say it kind of feels like Nakamura is going through the motions nowadays. A lot of things features in those. A lot of things that are featured in those early chapters, they could easily be incorporated into these modern day chapters. But it's like I guess he's now to be fair, his artist is pregnant. He's working on the 3rd season of his anime, or he's probably helping out on the 3rd season of anime. So I mean, there's some external things going on.
And he has to go on those walks with his little plushies and like feed the fish.
Yes,
that's true. Yeah,
yeah,
man.
And now there's 36 of them now.
That's a busy man.
It does feel like there is, like, with the ways scenes were previously sculpted, it does feel like Nakamura had kind of a flow state, and now it is still technically impressive, but it also is it is kind of more technical in how, okay, we have to focus on this. There's no like side things going on in the background.
Yeah.
The squirrel and May taking pictures of it wouldn't happen nowadays or something.
Oh
like
my,
that.
yeah, it's so painful to think about.
We
You don't know?
no, because I mean,
No,
the
I can
Alien
see,
was
yeah.
relatively. That was like within a year or two, right? I mean, that's kind of on the same level.
Yeah,
But,
but that was not.
Yeah, but
no,
that's the
no.
conceit of the
He's talking about.
chapter.
No, he's
I'm
talking about.
talking
Yeah.
about like them getting ingredients and then making a fruit salad for Kurumi, and then that just being like a
Yep.
thing in the
Okay.
chapter,
Or like
which
this. Or yeah, like
I
like
guess
this,
has been relegated to the daily lives now,
yeah,
perchance.
yeah.
So
which
that
yeah,
is
that's probably
that
why
might be
my initial dislike
like
of the daily chapters is like why you're replacing these incredibly witty gags with it
with scenes,
yes.
individual vignettes, and now everything is an individual vignette.
Can I respond to someone in chat real quick? So Rudolph has been quite doomer in a lot of their comments. Or an earlier one, they said, "Oh, this is a super." What did they say? Like this I don't know, it was something along the lines of like this stream is really blackpilling me, or it's like or something like that. And then now they say, well, we're 1/3 of the way there. Do I jump ship now? I just want to make I just want to make
Never
sure
lose
that,
hope on
it's,
Hyakano.
I just want to make sure that it's known. This is. I put in the description for a reason. 99% of the time we glaze this series, this is just for like a change of pace. Like
This is literally like it's like it's just
What
like
if
how
anything?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know
do
what?
we have to
Here's
complain
a
about
good
it?
example of just how struggling this is.
Yep.
I just said, like, okay, can we go find another chapter to talk about?
yeah, because like I
No,
couldn't,
we don't
I
wanna
couldn't
do
even
that. We wanna talk
find
about
I couldn't
concepts.
even
Fuck
find
that.
10 chapters that I felt
Yeah.
comfortable putting in
We gotta go
my top
scrape the
10 worst
bottom of the
chapters.
barrel
I just want to make
be
sure
like,
it's
okay,
clear that like we love
Because
this
yeah,
series.
what we're doing is like
Yep.
yeah, what we're doing is like how like in a lot of pre-modern societies they would have like these sort of preordained holidays or festivals where people would like intentionally air out their grievances and grudges with like my neighbor who keeps like stomping my lawn or whatever in these a sort of like public like
It's the
like
purge. It's the
specified spot so that people could vent their frustrations in a pro-social manner and not have them not have it like fester until you stab your neighbor because he keeps his dog keeps pooping in the lawn type shit. It's like we're letting this out now so that we can so basically we can keep doing this for the long haul.
Can I say
basically.
something just really briefly as well? Like it's strange to me, and I'm not saying this is you, Rudolph, but I have noticed this before. There's a lot of people that, and this is even like personal friends of mine, like Dylan, who I live with, where like I'll be like, hey, I really like this movie, but this one thing I didn't like, and then they're like, oh, so you hate it? And it's like, what? No, I'm saying like it's a 9
the
out of 10.
waffles pancakes.
I see this all
waffle
the
pancake thing.
fucking time. I get this, and I'm like, no, bro, like please. And so just I really don't want you guys to misconstrue and think that we like don't like this series. We're just having fun, just having a little fun.
Bro, are we making the most controversial?
This
stream
has
right now?
been like the stinkiest, nastiest, most make me feel bad about myself chat
they're
I've
like-
ever seen.
Yeah, this chat's like, oh, please stop fighting, Dad, Mom,
Yeah,
and
never again,
Dad,
bro.
and Dad.
We'll go back to glazing forever next
Why
time.
we don't do
worry.
this shit? Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's the fact that we got the big ones out of the way. We got Beef Tongue, we got
Yeah.
Floating Island Arc out of the way. Now we're just gonna start scraping the bottom barrel. It's like, okay, what other chapters are just not a hit?
Yeah, like the only other one I have in my top 10 worst is the second part of the Nano thing, and it's basically like similar thing that we already kind of touched on it.
And even then, I
Is
still
this-
like it.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
not
it's
top 10 or
painful.
anything, but it's fine.
it's more like it was the most distinctive and like memorable. Like just my heart fell when I realized that the chapter that the arc was ending with the
It was huge.
with
It was a huge
yeah, when
we got almost 3K views, which is huge. Like usually 2Ks on the high end for us. We got like nearly 3K. That's our highest viewed 100 Girlfriends review to this day. Is the part 1 of the Nano 2-part series arc. There was a fervor for that, and then the view drop off for part 2 is I think it says a lot.
we're a little maybe we're a little salty because of that. Like, can you imagine the viewership if it had been either a 3-parter or like if like future Nano had returned and had to be like confronted or something. I don't know.
There's like an epic
Yeah,
fucking like hair apocalypse level battle with future Nano.
Yeah. Rentaro has to steal her heart.
I'm actually curious, like, what is my highest viewed review? Like, I know the predictions of like season 2 and season 3 are some really high because all the normies watch that one too. But I'm curious, like, what of the chapters. I wonder if what's the highest. It's got to be one of the new girlfriend introductions because I've noticed all of the girlfriend introduction reviews are always the highest.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like the mast in a bridge or between
What chapter is
the
that?
suspension ropes or whatever.
Oh, they were cooking though. I mean, like there was so much good stuff in this. I'm reading the part 2 of the Nano 2-parter. It's really good. It's just so quick.
Yeah.
Oh, more
Just that moment where like the photos start blasting in a very beautiful way. But yeah, like I said, the way my heart dropped when I realized that is the climax of this arc, and I'm like, oh,
you were Spider-Man, like grasping at the image.
Yes. I was like, no. I was like, it was like, yeah, that was the moment that kind of made me like, yeah, like I'm not gonna expect anything. I'm gonna prudently hold back any excitement I have for any future 2-parters, so that I do not feel that again. You betrayed me well, not going with operant conditioning to expect only pain when we do 2-parters for the foreseeable future.
It's okay, Rudolph. You're good. I appreciate you. Just responding to the chat.
So just interesting because I've never seen this before, but in order of views, my most are the 100 Girlfriends season 2 prediction.
Let me get mine up.
The how long will 100 Girlfriends go on for theory? The trailer analysis for season 2.
Where divorce at?
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Oh, sorry.
How many days have passed? And then following that is the renter or divorce theory. So it's like what 1, 2, 3, 4, number 5, and then immediately. So the first regular chapter of my highest views is the Usachan is clingy. Interesting. Yeah. That is interesting. It's funny. It's Usachan is clingy and Usachan's secondary chapter, the follow-up chapter, the meet the family, basically. Interesting.
Our highest.
And then immediately following that is wait, what chapter is this? 177. Oh, that's Mayor's introduction.
Oh, a good one.
So backtrack. What are your most viewed streams?
Yeah, sure. Stream wise, it would be number 1 is the first parter of Nano's 2-part. Then next one would be chapter 213, which is Kimari, and then it's there's a Momoha chapter 229. 229 is the brew house. Which is interesting.
Our absolute most viewed review is the live stream Kimari intro review, which is funny because that was the one that almost didn't happen. That was the one because we lost your audio rails. That's at 2.6K, and then right after that, at 2.1K, is part 1 of the Nano Serious arc. And then, strangely enough, and I think it's because of the thumbnail, our third most reviewed is the 197, the daily life, and I used the thumbnail where it's Iku's like kind of boobs showing because her shirt is wet, and I put our little faces over her boobs. I'm thinking that's why it's so viewed.
Possibly, yeah.
I'm also probably gonna say right after Maru's introduction, the next one after that, probably because of my thumbnail, it's the cherry blossom chapter, and it's Momiji staring at Ira's ass.
Oh, that's a great one.
So sexy.
Do you want to give a shout out? Number 4 is Eru's introduction chapter. Awesome.
That Eru was a fun
also, time. The theater with Nemu was also right after that too. Interesting. That was the first Earl edited video.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's so interesting how some of my older videos are the much more viewed ones, and then Earl comes along and just kind of standardizes.
I think it's because we have not been in an anime cycle in a while. I think when season 3 is going, our views are gonna like.
Oh, I'm gonna become insufferable when anime season hits. Like I'm gonna do all the clickbait thumbnails.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Have like the red circles and the arrows pointing at shit.
Oh, you already know when I do the trailer analysis, I'm pulling out all the red arrows.
Damn. Yep.
Reaction on the channel, baby. Tune in.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I have an art. I had a custom art made for a thumbnail. It was originally going to be for the season 3 prediction video, but she took too long to make it. I just wanted to put the video out, so now I'm saving it for the trailer reaction. But yeah, it's like a custom art thing that I had done. Ooh, I'm gonna upload it to the chat here real quick in recording studio.
Oh, that's actually good timing for me to send you guys something, actually.
Ooh.
I almost forgot. So you know how you wanted me to try to get some art for like a potential T-shirt, Moonlight?
Oh yeah.
So I asked Bernardo to kind of like toy around with some designs for Hasu Sniffgood A tier.
Hasu Sniffgood A tier.
And he ended up going with like kind of like a roulette wheel gambling aesthetic. Let me find that real quick.
Some Momoha
type. In the recording studio I just posted, so I'm gonna put like reaction like above that.
Oh, cool.
And
I love Runmei. Great song.
I guess for the people who would check out the stream, I guess I could show it to you guys. the exclusive audience.
I guess I could show it to you.
Yeah, it's like, be blessed, feel blessed.
Yeah, it's not like I want to show you chatters this or anything. Yeah.
Are we?
But yeah, so
chat on recording studio. You said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's on the stream right now.
Gotcha.
But
that's
I got
lovely.
I got an octopus tentacle. Why are you saving octopus tentacles, Red?
What? Oh, was I?
I saw you had in your.
That was from that was a PNG from remember when we did the Chainsaw Man reviews? We would add a new thing on the screen every single time, and so that was from when the Octopus Devil showed up. That fucking
just a lovely, just a random severed octopus tentacle.
Oh, I forgot everyone could see what I was doing. Thank God there was nothing problematic in there.
Yeah, no horses or goblins doing anything untoward.
Gotta fucking find. I didn't name it anything, so I was hoping to.
Yeah, I thought I lost this because I'm like, why isn't it called like season 3 thumbnail? It's like, why am I? And then I finally found it in my folder.
Anyway,
it's actually thumbnail season 3.
Oh my god, there's nothing worse when you lose a file somewhere in your it's there, but you don't know what you named it or where you put it. So it's like, how do I find it?
So
it's like a needle in a
cooked
haystack.
this up like in 3 seconds this morning. Obviously, if we went with it, he would clean it up. But yeah, that was kind of cute.
Yeah, interesting.
Very cute.
I do like it.
He's grabbing that shirt. I assume it's a shirt, and maybe it's pants, but
Because I kind of want to go around to like a bunch of different artists and see how they would do it, and then kind of like pick one,
interpret it.
Yeah, because
meritocracy.
I'm not a design guy. Because like it's so hard to like describe and then make it good.
Make it good. Do this and make it good.
Yes, exactly. But anyway, any final? What do we want to kind of wrap it? Like
Is there any
wrapping
other
up
chapters?
I do have a few more.
Yeah, perfect.
You think I had like 2
By
more?
wrapping up, I mean like a
dishonorable
half hour
mentions.
more.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I just kind of found this one, but I kind of the equipment chapter is pretty just uninteresting.
Okay.
Oh. I mean, yeah.
Remind me.
I have no
91
pushback against that, I guess.
It's just like, hey, here's us doing 2 things at once. Okay.
Yeah, this classic goofy ass middle section of the series type chapter.
There's a concept. Sure, yeah.
I do like the nano Akko combination.
Oh my god! Oh, I hadn't even gotten to it yet, but just you remind me, made me like fucking I guess gasm, and I saw it, and I was like, bro, this is beautiful.
I do like, Carne Meme and then the Momiji consoling Carne afterwards, and the mecha after.
Yeah, the flesh mecha.
Perfect girlfriend.
Remember when Chio had mommy issues and she's like projecting that on a bunch of girlfriends?
Oh man,
yes.
Yeah.
I just scrolled past May noosing herself.
Remember when Kurumi, Iku, and Kishiga did like a rock paper scissors type thing where they each had their one like fetish against
the start of something horrible. Yeah.
When I think of this equipping thing, I think of the 200 chapters where fucking Rin just gets to fucking hold. Was it Nano?
Yeah, Rin became like I said back then. Rin became
it's Nano holding Rin.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
All right, cool.
And then one of my dishonorable mentions, the one just had to be here. I had to do it to him. Chapter 51. Chio's introduction to the series.
Oh,
yeah. That was the one. Yes, that was the one. They had me side-eyeing Nakamura, and fortunately, and I suppose unfortunately in some ways, it was an inflection point in the series where the etchiness started to gradually recede. So which is great. It kind of sucks for the older girlfriends who I like, but it was good for the allowed new young girlfriend like Chio to show up without there being any like.
Did we want younger girlfriends? That's
I guess yes. That is a lingering question.
Imagine characters like Matsuri and Eru and all that. Imagine if they were like 15, 16.
I was hoping that the Kurumi age would be like the limit, just a little younger than him. That would have been fine.
Mm-hmm.
But I wasn't gonna say. Oh yeah, no.
It was Japan. So.
What's funny is like when I remember when I first read this, there was like when I first read through this, I have a strong memory of like, oh, do I need to drop this series? Right? That's crazy. I genuinely had, yeah. And then looking back on it, I was like, why was I so intense about that? That's kind of like overkill. And but now
because this is. I mean, if you've ever heard of Usagi Drop or anything like that, it's like this is like all the alarm bells are ringing.
Well, yeah. So what I was gonna say was, I think the reason I was is because I forget how ecchi it was in the beginning, right? Because like as the series is now, it's like it's whatever that Chio's there. But like when Chio was introduced to it, we were getting ecchi shit left and right, and I was like, oh boy,
the Kusri nipples being exposed every time she's 18.
They literally have Chio wrapped like in bondage rope.
Oh my, yeah, that too. I mean, that's what makes you like, again, it's you side eye Nakamura. Like, do I need to call child services over here, fictional child services?
I need to officially, rescind that moment earlier in the stream where I was like, maybe Nakamura just wants to make people comfortable, and then there's no.
Yeah, when I heard that, I was like, okay, but
you're right.
I'm letting it go because I don't want this to get too contentious, but like, okay, buddy.
Well, because just recently, in like one of the volume extras, wasn't there like that thing where Nozawa and Nakamura were like, we can do whatever we want to her.
Shueisha would be really mad if we did this with a 12-year-old. I went immediately to it.
Couldn't believe it.
Volume 23 extras.
So it's a Nakamura and also a publisher thing. It's like, oh, Chio's 18, have at it.
and it's just like them admitting that we would do this if it weren't for the fact that we need to get published.
I think that might be the answer to your question there, Reyes, honestly.
Yeah.
And on top of
that helps my opinion of Nakamura.
Yeah, true.
If he would, I mean, I'm not sure if I would appreciate seeing what they would actually do, because it sounds like it would be some real fucking like a classic Japanese
we literally already
style
got the
degeneracy. But
oh my god. I will say,
did we also just forget? I was looking at Kishka and I just remembered. Wait, Kishka just jumped on Rent-A-Round naked.
Oh no, that's
that
the chapter
happen.
that was happening when I caught up with the series. That was the newest chapter. She's added to the illustrious club of girls that have almost fucked Rentaro. I do want to quickly mention about the Chio chapter here. Something that makes this Chio chapter even worse, as if to like nail in how weird this is that she like when the glasses come off, she like cries like a baby. And it's like I remember reading this and I was like, this seems like it's kind of going towards a certain demographic of people, you know, and that would be interested in something like this. I was concerned at first, for sure.
The concern, and that's how we open season 3 with God damn it.
Oh my god, that's oh my god.
Okay, yeah, I've been hearing people talk about like ever since
immediate
the anime and the anime started airing. I've been hearing people talk about like, oh, when the Chio scene airs, it's gonna be fucking crazy on Twitter. And I was always like, okay, bro, you're being sensational and sort. But apparently, based on what I've been seeing going on in Twitter over there, like maybe that will be. I mean, that will set that site on fire.
Today,
people can't even fucking read.
I want to read back then, so it's understandable. Oh my god. Yeah, yes and no. I get less normie every day. That's the goal.
So I want to throw up another chapter as for contention here, which I just remembered. The entirety of the sports festival arc.
What?
Ooh.
Crazy.
It's just a big.
Explain. I think I agree with Moon on this, actually.
I don't think it's. I'm not gonna say it's bad. Like it's terrible. It's a big old nothing burger of anything happening. Like
okay, well let me look at what happened.
The fact that it's a bog standard.
I remember feeling like it took a long time.
I just it happens in every goddamn slice of life high school show. So I'm over any kind of cultural festival, sports festival, stuff like that.
Crazy. But, after just saying after like an hour ago or so, I was talking about. I mean, I guess you said that you were like kind of opposed to people who were like, why we can't have too long things, but. I mean, I guess everyone's a hypocrite at the end of the day.
This is just like what
myself
you did,
included.
right? Where you didn't say anything about the Hakari chapter but now we're in the place where I'm giving all my opinions, right? I wasn't gonna come out and be like, this shouldn't be a chapter, but it wasn't. I didn't. I was like, yeah, okay, that was fine. Yeah, I'm just trying to agree with Moonlight here. Give him his scruples.
I'm not saying I hate it or anything, but it is one of those things that I just skip it. Like if I have to skip when I flip stuff,
kind of clock out on.
That feels like feels a little bit like blasphemy, but
I think.
I mean, I feel the
what
same
would
way
have
about the
saved it for
Mimi
me-
fucking chapters. You know, like the ones where she's like doing like whatever. This was like a spelling bee with Nano. I don't even fucking remember.
okay, when I hear hearing that to me is what spoilers are for you, Red. I'm like I can't. I would never. I mean, other people can do that. They can be weird or they can be wrong in their corner, but I would never do that unless it's like if I was considering skipping a chapter of or episode of a series, and to me that's like
very important.
That's
reread.
yeah, well, yeah, but even on maybe reread.
Yeah, reread.
I skipped a good few.
What I was gonna say was
I would never skip. I don't give a fuck. I ain't skipping shit on my first read.
well, to be fair, like it's hard to know whether you can skip it or not if it's your first time.
I would never
consuming
tell
it.
anyone skip this chapter if I'm telling them to read it. I'm just gonna say, okay, you know, some chapters you're gonna be like, yeah, okay, just get through it. It's only 20 pages.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, yes, I did have chapters like that. I mean, I remember the freaking Pentaro thing where Kuthru was basically doing the like goofing around with all the girls on the rooftop. Yeah, I would consider that a flyover chapter. But I mean, yes,
Yeah,
I guess I am a hypocrite.
And I want to clarify too. It's like I like that it's a 3-chapter arc. I am the type of person
do
who
too.
yep. Thank you, Moonlight. We're on the same page here. Even if it's not like my favorite, and keep in mind, I think I'm on the same page.
Yeah,
with Moonlight
to have that
Yep.
possibility be out there
Exactly.
is good. Yes.
I'm like Hassan Piker, who's like, it's okay, tax me more. You know, I may not like that particular arc, and by the way, it's not like I don't like it. It's just kind of there for me.
Yeah, it's just there. Yeah,
yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay. Well, with a I don't know. I guess to my mind, a just there chapter does not belong on in anything near like a worst of.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Things,
but that's going back to what we were talking about earlier. The fact that this series has so
true.
few of like qualified bad chapters that we kind of have to fill it the rest with filler of just eh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like these are my I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel. Sort of
Here's
thing,
my basically it's bad / flyover.
Scraping the top
chapters.
of the barrel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and the only reason I agreed with Moonlight there is just because like I haven't done a
Because
reread.
Mimi is featured.
Well, no, I haven't done a. That's funny. I haven't done a reread. Obviously, we're gonna work on that with all these breaks. We're gonna do our retrospective finally. But like the way I judge like how good these chapters are to me is how memorable they are to me, right? So like the ones that I really remember, oh, they must have stuck with me, right? That Sports Festival one, it's kind of just fuzzy for me, right? So on a reread, we'll see how it is for me.
Like I'm flipping through the chapters right now. I'm just like, yeah, there's some, character gags every once in a while that's decent, but it's like, do you remember the story? Remember how? Tell me anything about the story of the Sports Festival arc other than
the
it's a
story.
Sports Festival arc.
Feel
Well, yeah,
is
like
that
the
one
main
where
arc
she
was
catches
Mimi's.
the thing with her tits, and she's like, "Thank you, Mom, for your."
Yeah, she's got that.
think so, yeah.
That's a character about. But remember, there's a whole subplot.
We got
here of
world
the
building,
rival
too.
town. The
Yeah,
rival
we got
town of
world
Su-
building from the rival
Yeah.
town.
I do love Rival Town. Yeah.
And they
This
hired
one, I
these
do
Rise to the show.
professional he hired these professional athletes to beat them in this competition for whatever reason. I guess just so people don't think his town sucks.
Yeah. There was some
And-
crazy like sports espionage going on in the background there. Like, oh my
You know
lord.
what? I will
But
say, girls stretching is always not
Yeah.
appreciated.
Yes.
But yeah, that first page is great. I'm looking at Kishka, like yes.
Evelyn, in our
Right.
Evelyn in our Discord drew art of like a bunch of the girls stretching, and I was like, "This is something I didn't know I needed. I need more of this."
And then,
So not like enough bad chapters for there to be bad chapters that are memorable because they're bad. It's just kind of more forgettable chapters.
Well, that's why. Good. Yeah.
yo, look at Mimi here though. Damn.
Anyone have any defense for 138?
Let's take a look.
Let's see, 138.
Yeah.
Okay, before we get off this, I just want to say one more thing.
Yes,
I guess just as a retrospective, looking back at this chapter, that's kind of annoying me. Does anyone remember what the prize was of the sports festival?
I do not. Okay, yeah, that's
What?
okay. That's
You don't like 138. This is the one.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
now
not
okay.
a
To be fair, I'm biased. because my girl Rin is here. I can't
Yeah.
tell one way or the other whether it's the reason I like the chapter is just because
Oh,
Rin
I
is
was actually
there.
going to bring up this chapter
or
too. Yeah,
because-
Womenizes. Yeah, it's
Okay.
another.
What? I mean, that's
I'm not a big-
that's
I'm not a-
the road work. I sure hope it does, chapter. I mean, come on now.
I always think of this chapter because it's the one where Rentero's like, I joined the construction crew. I love that.
He got hired.
Yeah,
He's
he's a working
getting
man.
working.
Yeah,
And also they had a dog
That's
was
a
also
really good Eric Heck. Holy shit.
and
Yes.
that's
Also,
they had
look at
great
Era's
Rin
bit.
faces. Nope, sure. Yeah, she's got that.
Yeah, I was going to put this on
crop
another kind
jacket.
of just a flyover chapter for me.
Mm,
Yeah.
It is a memorable.
None of your girls are here.
Well, whenever I'm talking about Rentaro to people who don't know who he is, one of the examples I give is like, yeah, so there's a chapter where they're trying to get somewhere and the road's closed, and he loves them so much he joins the construction crew. So, it is a memorable one for me. I'll say just for that.
Yeah.
Going back to the sports festival, as I quickly want to say, is the whole prize of that thing was a travel voucher, and we still have not seen that travel voucher be used.
That would have been a great callback in the island chapter. Where like, yeah,
Exactly.
we finally are using this travel voucher that Dear Mimi won for us. And you're like, yeah, naturally, of course.
Does it say where it's a travel voucher to, or just general travel voucher?
Not just travel voucher.
Bro, that's the trip to America arc that we've been waiting on.
Please.
Iku finally meeting up with their team again.
Dude, they ran away from
No,
it.
that's going to be Iku's serious arc as we finally... Oh, here we go. Okay,
You're like, who are you?
Take it. Here it is. Here's how you move everything. Iku's serious arc. Her baseball team comes back. It's finally summer because it's now summertime. Sports season at the school. And we have this whole serious arc, and she has to deal with the fact that her club abandoned her.
Yeah, that's her serious arc. I need that.
She's like fucking Hachiko waiting at the
that she can't deal with.
Iku is just so in denial. Like, no, they'll be back.
I know. I've been pretending. I know they abandoned me.
I just scared him off a little because I was training real hard.
I finally found a pain that I don't like.
Oh,
insane.
That would be a good Iku serious arc. I need that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I want zero ass mentions in any of these chapters.
No, you'll get the sad ass woman. She's like, just smack my ass to make me feel better, and then she
doesn't.
I don't feel it.
That's so
no.
sad. This is the one pain I can't overwrite.
So yeah, it says the grand prize for the upcoming Quad Town Public Sports Festival is a travel voucher, and then Akka goes like, "What? Taking a trip together would be hella cool," and then nothing about where they're going.
And nothing happens for the next
200 chapters.
Yeah.
Finally using that travel voucher.
They were just busy. They were busy with other things.
We're saving it for for chapter 300 and stuff.
Yeah, it's like Nakamura's going to say, we've been holding onto this travel voucher for
200.
Yeah, and they'll make jokes about how, wait, what was the island thing? Oh, that was just Sahara using a private jet.
Yeah, we couldn't have crashed a public vehicle
that would
for
be fucked up.
Desmond Malone mentioned that maybe they'll use the travel voucher.
Oh my god, no!
When it's in the anime, and then it'll remind Nakamura, and then they'll reference the anime episode.
No. That's insane.
I've taken note definitely on stream that Nakamura seems to remember them because they have played
that in two of my videos now because he brought
I said the same thing last one.
Yep.
The Angel, even season 1 things.
It's so funny to imagine watching his series. Like, oh wow, I did do that, didn't I?
Oh
that's
shit,
gotta happen.
That was good.
Because for him, he would, because he's probably not rereading the series.
Well,
so like that stuff is
consciousness that he must be doing to do this series.
Oh yeah.
I am a machine that pumps out Honey Girlfriend chapters and does other things as well.
Oh yeah,
I have no time for memory.
I know you can't comprehend this, Reyes, but again, my fucking object permanence that we were just mentioning earlier. Can you imagine someone like me writing, bro? It's just I just go and I hope that I didn't repeat myself.
To be fair, that is actually a very common creative thing. They're the person comes up to him when you wrote that thing, it's saved, and you're like, I don't even remember writing that. If you're Stephen King, you were on cocaine when you wrote that thing. Yep. Or if you're a normal person, it's I don't know, I didn't take my ADHD meds for that weekend, so I don't really remember writing.
When I met Roger Craig Smith, the voice actor he does modern Sonic and stuff, and Deidara from Naruto. He did Shinji Hirako in Bleach, the leader of the Vizards, and I really liked that character. And I was like, oh yeah, I really liked Shinji, and he was like, I'm so sorry.
Who?
You're gonna have to remind me who that is.
Especially an actor like that who does a million roles.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then he was, when he signed it, he was like, "What's a good line from Shinji so I can write this down?"
Damn.
I'm not even kidding.
Well, how big was that character? Was he in on a lot of episodes?
It was a decent. So he was the leader of a.
You got a very distinctive character design. But
let me think. Big-ish, but not so big that he.
He literally introduced the concept of visors, right? Isn't that?
But Bleach was a very big series, so he would show up for he'd be a character that would show up for a handful of episodes and then not show up for 100. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So he's. Yeah. I know the voice acting pipeline, especially for dubbing anime. He was probably in the booth for 20 minutes at a time for each episode.
Yeah.
He literally went in, did his thing, and got out, and never thought about it again.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, he was very nice though.
But yeah, well, we know Nakamura. If he ever uses that travel voucher, he's definitely going to say it because he made that same joke in the Sick Rentaro arc with the whole kiss the taking the temperature through kissing thing. Because he said right here, took 169 chapters for that foreshadowing to pay off.
And even doing something like that as a reference is impressive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it sucks as a reference to beef tongue, but you know.
Oh my god, it's unreal.
Technically, Super Girlfriend armor from the equipment chapter is a reference back to regular girlfriend armor from the ad chapter.
Oh my lord, yeah.
Continuation. Ooh.
There's threads connecting the story.
I love it. Anytime, something in a story is relevant to something that was mentioned beforehand. It's great.
Brandon Wong in our chat, favorite part of the anime is seeing all the new GF before they're introduced. It's a real if you know moment.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's like the One Piece. I was just
like
watching
jumping during the Momiji cameo.
I was just watching the One Piece live action with Ali this morning, and it's like just so much of that. It's just like for knowledge.
Oh yeah, that happens
like everything
when you read ahead on anything.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, anything else you guys have thoughts on before we?
Okay, well yes,
we can talk about the Sick Retro Art trilogy. We're about that.
Sure.
I mean, that did feel a little phoned in. I mean, I didn't hate it, but yeah, it did feel a little bit like
3 parts. I was so happy.
Well, yes, yeah.
And I think I mentioned this in the video, but the fact that the small girl one got like the most, I don't know, things to it. I don't know what it is, but something feels like he went more on the small girl chapter than any of the others, and I don't know why.
What does this say?
Why do they get the kiss montage? Why?
It's because the other ones don't have to justify themselves existing. They can just kind of be there. Build the house out of blocks. Fuck it.
But Iku playing on the Switch, bro. Come on.
That is my favorite one. Yeah, that is my favorite one. It's so good, but
it's like,
it definitely feels like these are more.
Sorry, go ahead.
More, yeah. It's just more phoned in, but in the small girl one feels like it had the one that had any thought behind it, I guess, and I don't know why.
He came up with that idea first, and then was like, "Oh, I gotta come up with the other ones before this."
With the fucking lollipop.
This is such a good job. I love this because it just gives us a deep dive into all the characters, like another side of the characters.
You just see how they are in their off time.
I need to reread all of this.
The Mimimi? Oh, Jesus.
I'm looking at the Mimimi, the stretching, the foot. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
That panel has been colored so many times.
The shape of her booba are like really prominent because she's stretching.
Yeah, pushing it out with the hands behind her head, and then like
with
the
fucking
smile.
we have a GLaDOS style Rentaro over here, but yeah, it's like
it is.
Where? Oh my god, that's horrific. Wait, this chapter's peak. Fuck you. What the fuck you on about?
I'm just talking about the whole concept. The concept of what it is.
Nah, this is peak.
It's like it came to Nakamura
the middle one is definitely the best
dream.
of the
We have
three.
6,000 chapters.
rain.
He has to fucking be able
my
to do this type shit.
Also, can we
The
talk about the red
audacity.
flag? Also, remember, this was right after Usachan was added, and this is like her first like real outing, and here she is being a red flag of just like, oh, you're kind of psychotic, aren't you?
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, Usatan is just red flag of the girlfriend. Like she is dressed in red flags. She's made red flags.
The crabs were the fucking line too far for me. Like she's actually insane.
I really love the audacity of introducing the concept of the next 3 chapters with the first page of Kusuri going like, oh, well, I made these. We're going to do these.
I like it. I actually love those chapters. I was fucking thriving because I was caught up when these were coming out. I was thriving.
It's just it is hilarious in that essence of like, okay, we're gonna do this forced concept. Let's just run with it. They embrace
the audacity of exposition.
Also,
that's like, Nakamura. If you do another 3-parter like this, all is forgiven. Please prove that you still have it in you. You haven't given up on it completely.
How many girlfriends were involved in this? Like, they should do this again once we have another set of girlfriends.
It would have to be a
and it'd be like 4.
Yeah.
Well, no, we exclude all the ones that have already taken care of him.
Well, I guess. Yeah, like Kusuri makes the exact same joke, but just one more dose of it. Just so.
I made my super. It kills you.
Super kills you.
My super kills you drug.
Also, it's really funny when this. It's funny when this chapter was coming out, people were trying to guess like how they would split up the girlfriends, like how the fact that Kurumi and Rin got in the slim girl chapter. It's like, no, they should be in the small girl chapter.
That was whack categorization.
Well, that was like, bro, my version of that was the fucking cuties and pretties, or no, beauties and pretties from the
yeah.
I was like, what the fuck does it mean?
That's Japanese stuff that's really difficult to translate into English because we don't have. I mean, I guess yeah. There's a difference between someone being beautiful and being cute, but we don't. I don't know. I think they were struggling to describe it. And
yeah, I just pulled up the panel. It's like, okay, how do we separate these? Like, how do we define what is a beaut and what is a pretty?
You know why I like this chapter? Because it confirms that Iku has fought Sans. I love it.
Fought and killed him, right? Like you did the genocide run.
She did the genocide run, yeah.
It's the only run she did.
Yeah. Is that it? It's weird. It's a weird kind of sadomasochism sort of thing because like you're subjecting yourself to having to like kill all these great characters, but you're also killing all these great characters in like cold blood almost, right? Like
she also goes on like creative Minecraft, spawns like as many withers as the game can handle, and then switches it back to survival.
Good luck.
Wooden sword only. Fuck yeah.
God, I love her.
She's got to get into speedrunning.
She probably is.
Oh, yeah.
So one of my favorite games is Celeste, and I think she would fucking love that game.
Oh.
Any
Celeste,
Souls game.
Super Meat Boy
too.
would also be up there just because how challenging it is.
Oh, dude. Oh, my God. Her and Rin playing Super Meat Boy, and they both love it for different reasons.
Oh,
like,
my, yes.
Rin's like, oh, it's so bloody. And then Iku's like, it's also very hard. And I love it.
And then Eru's in the background like, this isn't Tears of the Kingdom.
Like, gross.
Can you even emote in that game?
Is it in Fortnite?
It's the guy from Fortnite.
But yeah. Another dishonorable mention from me would be 119. Let me see.
119. What is
pull it
that?
up.
Oh my God.
That's
Yeah,
all
that was the moment that Momiji steals Rentaro's body and proceeds to sexually assault everyone. It was very funny.
Yeah.
It was
very
funny, but
because,
just like, okay.
I
I do
just-
like
my
the
first-
breaking of Uto's character. I do like that.
So, yeah.
When I first read it, I kind of interpreted it differently than everyone else, and it wasn't until I read the Reddit discussion thing for that I realized like, oh, maybe I had misread it. But I was like, because like at that time I was still seeing Uto, for example, as like a very kind of like very chill stoic person. So to see her like break character like that, to me, I was like, don't you dare do that to my girl Uto. Like to me, she like I barely care about her at all. But like don't hurt any of these girls without Nakamura. Like don't be pulling that sex pest shit. But yeah, now looking back on it, I realize this is I will interpret it as Nakamura's way of kind of like gently introducing some new stuff for Uto, and then most of the other girlfriends were pretty okay with it, but starting it out like that kind of just ruined my it was a really bad first impression for this chapter. I could not enjoy after that. I was just kind of like, this is like some like why are we pulling out the 2000 era like sexual assault shit that plagued so much anime back then.
Do you mind if I talk about this briefly? Because this was a pretty big chapter for me too, right? Because like my journey with Uto began here.
Yeah. Hearing your take on it, I was like, okay, maybe I probably did misunderstand what was going on here.
I see both sides pretty well actually, because like it is objectively like she is. This is drawn in a pretty like harshly realistic.
Yeah, because I was like I felt so mad for her. I was like. I literally had like I said before this, I was like, yeah, Uto's a cool character, but I don't really care about much. Yeah. Like, then I to see that like the protective urge I felt for this girl.
I
wanted to like grab him, like, don't touch her like that, you monster.
Uto is not someone who has even considered being sexualized. Like you know what I mean? Like the idea of getting like groped like this, it's not even something that's like ever crossed her mind. I think this like. Yeah. Stunned her, genuinely. And it's very interesting. It's very I don't know, it's visceral, like how intense it is.
Yes.
And it is, I mean, kind of objectively like Momiji, kind of fucked of you to do, you know what I mean? It's interesting. I agree with Moonlight that the Uto character break is interesting, but it's very sad. I mean, like
it is. But then we also see it in less graphic ways, though. But like how she's scared by jump scares very easily. She breaks then, and then the whole
that's what helped me realize.
Me too.
That's what helped me look back on it with a more gentle gaze, I guess. But yeah, I mean, like I said, before this point, Uto's just
This
been
was
like
the
this
first one, yeah. This is an
calm,
extreme
collected.
first.
Yeah,
And
it's like if Nano, it's like when in the Nano series arc where we see like he's normally a stoic, calm, collected character, so to see her have that kind of reaction, it must be something bad's happening there. Is how I was feeling, I guess. But the other girlfriends are pretty much all like, well, you Rentaro, why didn't you do this earlier?
Oh yeah, this shows that a lot
Well,
of
no,
them
it's
are
like all the
so
small
down.
girls. No, the Chio one. Oh no, she's like, okay, I guess I kind of like that.
Rinner's like, I'm about to, I can't,
Oh, yeah,
to this day,
Hishika's
I
not
cannot
with it.
interpret Rin's reaction to it, but
Just kill me
Yeah.
instead. Is your self-esteem made of glass?
yeah, it's like,
I was like, all right, enough foreplay. Let's do it. I love this. You're just gonna leave us out in the cold, huh? I was like, that's it.
it's just
This
a
makes me think,
wild
though,
chapter, pinballing back and forth.
I wonder if
between...
this is gonna happen again because this ended at Rin.
Funling Festival 3.
Oh no! And everyone from like Rin onward to now. Oh no, we're like right at that point where he could do it again with just a big batch of new girlfriends.
Well, I mean, do you remember?
It's like
Some of them,
Momiji
most
comes
of them, I
in,
feel like.
all right, guys, you know the gist now.
Eru got
No.
hazed by fucking Momiji in that fucking.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
true.
I will never
True.
forget that. That is like crazy to me. That she's like, I've got you alone now. You can't go anywhere. We are both in this.
Yeah, they've been
holy
keeping
war.
a tighter leash on me ever since of the incident, so I've been waiting.
This was
Waiting
the
for my
incident right
chance.
here.
No one
Yeah,
joins this
yep.
fucking family until I feel them.
Yeah,
I do
I don't
love this.
recognize you as real family until that
I will
point.
say a highlight of this Fondling Festival chapter is just me smacking Renter. It's like, this is not
Yes,
beautiful.
yes. See that's
yes.
another part.
No.
I was literally being jerked back and forth. Like, how do I interpret this chapter? Like some of his girlfriends are obviously really
Yes.
down for it. Other ones are like, fuck, this is not happening. It's like I don't know. It was just crazy.
Allie
chapter.
recently read this chapter and she loved me doing that. She was like, "Fucking finally,
good.
someone is like being a real human being."
God, Mimi's so good.
Yeah, she is. Honestly, I'm coming around. I'll say
Ooh.
it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Mimi is routinely one of the only
Like,
girlfriends
voices
who
of
really puts their foot
reason.
down.
Well, I'm speaking.
Yeah.
I've been speaking to a lot of me enjoyers in Discord, and I'm getting inundated with the propaganda, and I'm not immune.
Patrick, I
Fucking
almost did it again.
Minstrel was like he was right but too early. Yeah, that was the issue. He was.
He was a douche about it.
Yeah, I know. He was more like because he does seem to have a kind of weird attraction to Mimi.
He had the purity obsession that you despise.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's basically
Because
yes.
that
I'm
was-
trying. Yeah, I'm trying to be cordial, but yeah, that's
Oh,
basically.
I'm not gonna be cordial.
That was very side eyeing.
When he left the server. It was
part.
because of the fucking hand cream chapter.
Hand job, yeah. Hand job, sorry. Ooh.
What?
Oh wait, what?
Freudian slip. No, I'm thinking about Akko.
Okay. Yeah. It sounded like you said Enjo, like.
No,
what's
I
that?
said hand job.
Oh.
Yeah, good to clear that up.
Yeah.
Oh
Yes, and
Let's see,
then
Fondling Festival. Yeah, that's definitely up there too. What about the adult day with Chio?
yeah, I did consider having that in my design mentions, but it I feel like it has
Fine.
enough interesting kind of like heartfelt moments that I can't in good
Yeah.
conscience put it in
I think
this
with
list.
the Chio's change over the series, like it's aged
Yes.
better than as it was like when you first read
yeah.
it.
I mean, I think
It's
by
like the
then,
exact
like,
opposite of the first kiss. God, well, how has Chio gone so good over the years somehow?
Oh,
I mean, yeah, by then this is when Chio is mostly doing her like short hair, straight down cut, which makes her look way less like a
Oh,
little
man, so
child.
much better.
cockroach.
Yes.
Her initial
so.
design was like a cockroach antenna looking ass.
God, I hope
We
they
have
don't
someone
do that in
else
the
to take
answer.
over the bug-looking girlfriend.
Yeah.
Allie wants some bug
Looks at
girl.
Eru.
Still waiting.
That's Eru.
Yamame's the bug girl.
Oh, like a girl
Oh,
who's
true,
like
yeah.
obsessed with bugs.
Yeah, the
Oh, the girl
entomologist.
who's obsessed with bugs.
Like
yes.
like an entomologist girl. Okay, has anyone played Zelda Twilight Princess? Agatha from Twilight Princess.
Oh yeah, I've seen
I need
that
her.
character. They're very much they're like the Hex Maniac, but for bugs in
Yes.
Zelda.
How Sue is for numbers, but girl for bugs.
Yeah.
Anyway, I also I got something I gotta appreciate about this chapter is more Gal Rentaro agenda where he gets his tits groped and he's like, oh my god, I feel so girly.
I can't find the chapter right now, but here's another one that's just it's kind of a it's a flyover chapter for me. The Fall Guys.
That
Yeah.
is an interesting one. Now, I think you might get some pushback on that. There's a lot of love. for
Yeah,
that
because like
one.
I mean that's like the one that solidifies the Akko Sue like
Yes.
alliance or whatever.
What is the
I'm not saying
number of
there's
that
nothing.
chapter?
I'm not saying there's
Someone,
nothing good about it, but it's just
mentions
it's a
it.
whole it's a nothing burger chapter.
What is the number?
Maybe we should have a
I
stream
just found it.
for
120.
our most
128.
nothing burger chapters.
That's the thing is, like I said, we only have like 3 or 4 chapters that we don't like, and then everything
Yeah.
else is just nothing burger chapters.
Oh God, I thought. Did you say 120 something?
128.
Oh, okay, sorry. There it is.
This feels. All I'm reminded of
The
this is.
unsung
I think I read this
chapters.
after I read the Comey Among Us chapter.
Oh,
was
okay,
an arc.
that
That was-
probably.
Oh my
That was an
God.
arc. And
Yeah, that probably
I'm glad this
sour
wasn't an arc.
your. Yeah.
So at least I'm glad
that'd
it
be
wasn't like a
crazy.
multi-chapter thing, but at the same time, I'm just like, I just had flashbacks to that. It's
This-
just author just going in on whatever the latest craze was.
Yeah, this is one of those strange ones that like isn't as it won't age as well, right? Like the pen pineapple apple pen thing, right?
Yeah, that was wild. Like, what the
Insane.
fuck were you thinking, Nakamura?
This surely will be timeless. I do want to say this actually.
No, it was old at that point.
I know you're so
Yeah.
right. Okay, I will say, as the OG Sue hater who has now come around on her.
It's like, yeah, this is a great chapter for Sue.
It really was. And this was one of my first moments where I kind of fucked with Sue, where she had like a very autistic code switch moment where she's actually like yeah, this sounds super fun. And she's like, wait a minute. I actually don't care. I fucking, I like laughed so hard at that switch.
And this is also where we
Where
get
is that?
like
It's
we
like
get
the
like
first page,
SCP-999
like,
Rentaro
page two.
Snap.
She cuts herself
Hang on a
off. She's
second.
like, wait a minute. I don't care about any of this.
Wait, why would she care in the first place? Like, I see she's excited. What was she?
Probably because of
excited
Akko,
for?
right?
I think she literally. I don't know, bro.
Playground
I
is-
think
She's
it's
Just
autism.
going. Oh, 5.
I just chalk it up to autism.
There's a 5 above her.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it's just 5.
Oh, it's literally just because someone says, "Would you 5 want to go?" and she gets excited about the.
Ah, yep. They got her. They almost got her.
Wait, you got me, you fucking. Oh.
You lured me in with 5. No, if you really want
Wow.
that, there's a better example of that in the
Please give it to me. It's my favorite thing with Sue.
Promises of
where is it?
numbers.
God, where is it?
Oh, I need
It's
a
the-
list.
It's the falling headdresses from the sky chapter.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, please.
Like
That also has one of my
Oh,
most
that's
laugh out-
a Matsuri chapter, right? Like,
Fucking-
that's
I'm
part of
sorry,
her-
Uto-
No, it was before Matsuri.
When
Ah.
when Uto
no,
goes, no,
no,
yeah,
that's
that's
after
after
Matsuri.
Mystery. When Uto goes, the wind points hither, and then it just falls. That also fucking
Yep.
killed me. Where is that?
Let's see.
So yeah,
it's
it's
like
the exact
topic.
same Sue thing happens here. It's like I don't really care about any of this, and then Ventura goes, "Oh, but you'd be really cute," and then she goes, "Oh, sure, I guess I might as well wear one."
Wait, it's chapter 163.
Oh,
so
yeah.
163, yeah. So yeah,
Yeah.
Sue does that exact same thing you just said. It's like I don't care about any of this, and then Ventura goes, "Oh yeah, you'd be cute." Fine.
That is a great. I like Sue when she's being generally autistic,
Tsundere?
not number autistic.
You're
Oh my
like
God, I forgot.
like you're in the way. Move.
Oh, that was peak. That was
Yes,
so good.
yeah.
Ugh.
All right.
She's an autistic icon. Like,
Oh my God, I forgot what a little gentleman fucking Kusari is in this chapter. She looks like she's gonna shine your shoes.
Oh.
Oh my God.
with some untested shoe
Yeah, the
shining
whole-
solution.
Oh, absolutely.
My little tap dancing routine, yeah.
Can we talk about how Niznani almost hanged Yaku?
Oh my, yep. What the fuck are you? And how'd you do that? Yeah, like Natty. How'd you get the thing around her hair? Like
Also, the
shouldn't it,
closest
like,
we've ever seen to Mei's face.
yeah.
That's like the most we've ever seen of her face.
Cute.
Also,
Wild.
it
Oh,
slipped off
true,
Mimi's head because
yeah.
she's so smooth. That was
Yeah.
funny.
It's been
Also,
a while
Molto
till we saw
Boomerango. I
that.
forgot about Molto Boomerango.
Yeah, yes, that was the moment they made. You start to worry about Rin. Like, I like her violence had gotten to the point where like self harm excites her. I'm like, this might be a little,
Oh,
be a little
dude.
dangerous.
The one in the nurse's office, like recently. Remember that?
Yep.
Where she-
Yeah.
Like, oh wow! Even though I keep rinsing it off, the blood keeps coming.
It's just more blood.
Fantastic. But yeah,
Also, Momoha rocks that outfit.
dude, these are good.
Of course.
These are all very good.
And Mai is doing the pilgrim look. Apparently, he's got the whole like little what is it called, like the neck part.
I just realized Eru would have ate this shit up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I mean, Kimari too. Like he already looks kind of like Gothic.
Oh my god.
I can't believe I'm asking. Like, can we get another one of these chapters, please?
Wow.
There's so many other chapters I want him to repeat for, but
Yeah, with the Nira
No,
girlfriend.
no complaints for this one.
yeah.
Kasuha and like a super detective.
Oh, like a Victorian era detective. Ooh.
Mhm.
Or like Meru would be like some like I don't know, like some like
Ooh.
hard boiled detective. I don't know. Something dapper.
Fucking Molto Boomerang.
Boomerang.
She really does just want to get headshotted, bro. That's crazy.
Man, imagine when Rin discovers, like, imagine Rentero's a vampire and he bites me.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
Don't ever let her read Twilight.
Classic girl thing.
You
to be
never
into
let her read
vampires.
Twilight.
Last little bit of my roast, actually, I realized I wanted to bring this up. How I've been reading the Raws, Nakamura. How are you getting outmogged by Sunday? The dialogue
yeah,
is not
yeah.
as good.
Oh,
Yeah.
Make the dialogue look good.
Some of that is just that the Japanese is a much more.
Thank you, Rudolph. Have a good night.
Yeah, but thank you, Rudolph. It's a much less, a much more impoverished vocab than English. We have a lot more words to play with than virtually
Sure.
any other language, and that's just because we've been, you know, like a good little colonizer, we've been taking vocab from other languages. You know?
Yeah. Kind of French was imposed on, but
Yeah. But yeah, okay,
yeah.
I guess like an abused child, we went on to perpetuate our
the
abuse.
cycle.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's insane to see like molto violento, and then to see what he actually says in Japanese. It's like violence des why. Like it's like okay, but
Yeah, the bits and the gags. Oh, I like them more.
I mean, well,
Maybe
to
because
me,
I'm
that's
used
the
to
same
them, but-
dynamic of why I like watching dubs these days, right?
Because it's in your
Yeah.
like native tongue, and you get
And
to. I do understand that.
Well, no,
That's
more
kind
than
of
that, though.
like
More
my
than that, they also
thing of it.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I was just gonna say just briefly, I've been kind of in the mindset of I like my serious shows, like my drama shows, more in sub, and then my comedies I prefer in dub.
yeah, I can see that.
Well, so here's what I'll say. It's not just that it's in my native tongue and it's like easier to hear, but it's also like they kind of translate jokes to fit more in like for like the culture that I'm used to. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
It's a cultural thing, yeah.
Yeah, you know, and something I didn't, as a dumb idiot kid, I thought like, well, surely you would just one for one translate it, and like, but then the dialogue would be like very stilted
Very
and
broken.
weird, and
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
there's things that you are hard to translate for, you know, like. I'm not gonna pretend like I know, but like the suffixes and the way that things are said and the order in which they say mean this, that.
You know, or like
So-
just common phrases, like
yeah.
there's a very
I mean,
there's a very
they're
common.
That is also like the thing with like translation. Like if you were to get even people who are doing the subtitles of the sub shows, they are already doing that to make it like
Yeah.
correct sentences in English.
Yeah.
Because if you were to
Yes.
literally translate one for one, it's a bunch of broken
Yeah.
Yeah,
sentences.
like
in English.
it's Japanese is almost like Yoda speak from our point of view. Like they say
It literally, that is what my Japanese teacher told me it was.
Yep,
like
same.
that
That's the
type
same
of
thing
sentence structure.
that I read too when I was learning Japanese. Like they say it's
Yeah.
like just say convert a sentence into Yoda speak, and then you basically understand how Japanese sentences
Well,
work.
here's a great
and then you-
point for me is like the classic Karane blast out a piss line. I mean that is fucking gold. and like
Yeah.
in this sub, it's like I was just looking for a place to go to the bathroom, and it's like that isn't as good. You know, it's
Yeah, and
not.
I mean, yeah, it is. Yeah, there will often be a case of just like the
So creating
the
more
quality.
letters and
yeah.
uh,
But I
in the
assume
localization.
that in
Yeah.
the Japanese, there's like context missing that I don't.
I mean,
understand.
sometimes, but like I've been like, for example, I've been watching some Full Metal Alchemist reactions. Some of them are in sub, and some are in dub. And the sub, I mean, like, I know enough Japanese I can like hear what they're saying. It's like, I mean, yeah, it really is kind of less. I don't know how to say it, like less complicated than it is in English. Like it just, I don't know, like it
It's very straightforward.
Sure.
My assumption,
Yes.
I'm not like, and you guys can tell me if I'm right or wrong. I've always assumed that like Japanese is it's a language that works very different to ours, right? And like so, like
Yeah.
for example, like I know like the classic one that I know is like nakama is like a very specific word that we don't really have in English that means both comrade and friend, right? And so like I think there's just a lot of little things.
I think that's like part of a cultural thing. 'Cause, like, yeah, a comrade. We could call people comrades. We just don't. We just
Well,
just
but
because
I was
of
using an
cultural,
example.
historical reasons.
There's words that have a vibe or a feeling that we can't fully
the
100%
connotation.
fully
create,
translate.
right?
Yeah.
So I always assume that like the way Karane is saying things in Japanese, suffixes and et cetera, indicate her like tomboyishness and her brutishness, and then like that needs to be translated to the dub by like having her say like bruh and dude. You know, does that make sense?
Yeah. This is true.
Yeah.
There's also like something that characters like Hakari don't get that that as well translated. Because it's all in the manner of speech and the language, but sometimes when you're just kind of watching a show, it doesn't bleed into what you're thinking about in the moment. It's just like Hakari is saying sentences rather than speaking in a more refined manner. All of that.
Yeah, and part of that will depend on like the quality of the writer for the subs, because you can convey a lot of stuff in writing, and if you, I guess. And a lot of times there are some, like a lot of cultures have these kind of like very common kind of like, like the hick accent. Supposedly the common, like the Kansai accent is like a southern drawl to like it is equivalent to a southern drawl. But normally we don't really translate it like that. But I don't know, I guess.
Well, it's also like the Hokkaido, like people mention Hokkaido accent, and then when they bring it to English, they give them like the Canadian or the Midwest kind of accent, because it's kind of the same thing. It's a northern accent.
Yeah, and especially you especially see that with like sort of older dubs where like they were doing some crazy stuff back then. I mean, I don't necessarily hate it, but I mean, yeah, stuff you wouldn't normally see nowadays, where they just really go like just they're being experimental with it, like. But yeah.
Any more complaints before we wrap up?
Another flyover chapter for me, which is kind of going to be kind of shocking, is the Yaku versus Kishka versus Rentaro chapter.
Yeah, okay, yeah, shocking.
Okay.
105.
Okay.
I think it's just another kind of chapter in idea. Like, there's some good execution bits to it, but I think just the idea of it is uninteresting. There are some good ones, like look at Kishka here doing the Kabedon on Rentaro. That's amazing.
Oh,
and her
Allie liked this one simply because of Kusuri's jealousy about like how dare you take my grandma.
Like, there's fun tidbits of it, like, but the overall idea of it, it's just kind of to me. Maybe it's just because of I just find Yaku uninteresting for the most part.
Damn.
And the fact that it's literally just, let's go take Yaku and she's gonna wander around an amusement park for a bit and not understand what's going on.
We have another.
Like we're taking our dementia-addled granny out to the
pretty much
amusement park.
What the fuck is this?
and making her experience G-forces.
I have seen like so many horrors of war, but this is horrific.
Like, the only part I actually liked with Yaku here was at near the very end. It's where she's like trying to swing her thing. Now it's all at once.
Dragon.
It's like it's all at once now. It's like, okay, that was funny for the the whole game thing. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just a Yaku thing for me. But granted, all the Kishka stuff here is great.
Yeah, oh my god, those jeans are
like
fucking insane.
All of Kishka's like leisure outfits like this are so good. She has a very similar one in the yokai chapter, and it's so good.
Bro, she's babooing.
The yokai chapter reused a few casual fits, like
I didn't know
definitely Karane and all of them from the Hanazono Mansion. Hakari Rescue arc.
Okay, I'm looking at this.
It's nice to have recurrences of that.
I'm
stuff,
on this panel
like that.
of her like having a really good time on like the panda bear ride, just like alone, and they're just like watching her from the side. there's an SNL.
She's enjoying herself.
There's an SNL skit that I just saw recently. It's like a kind of a newish one, where they have the actors from that gay hockey romance show. You guys have heard of this, yes?
Yeah, Heated Rivalry.
Yeah, so like there's a really funny bit in that where it's like it's basically like a guy, he asks his girlfriend to like marry her, and she's kind of like she does one of those like I think it's a little too early, and they're having like an argument, but there's like these like four dudes in the background ice skating, and they're like, yeah, this is so much fun, and they're like singing songs and they're dancing and they're going like they're doing the Macarena like on the ice or whatever, and they're doing like a train, and then he's just like, I'm sorry, I know we're having an important conversation, those guys are having such genuine fun. And then like one of them mentions that they're like, oh, this is the best 30th birthday party ever, and they're like, they're in their 30s. Look at how much fun they're having. And that's what this reminds me of.
We're arguing over here.
Luth's a grown ass woman. Because I mean, I know she's in high school. She looks very like adult in this fucking panel, and it's very funny to imagine her just like, yeah.
Oh yeah, Keisha's definitely has that like soccer mom energy with this outfit. It's so good. It's so good. Also, not the first time Rentaro and Keisha have kabe-donned each other.
Bro.
Yeah.
All the facial expressions in this chapter, like Yaku's, the Kusuri and Shizuka wearing sunglasses.
Yeah.
All at once.
Yeah. They think themselves so hidden.
Also, the volume extra for this chapter is hilarious.
Oh.
Like oh, go ahead, sorry.
They're like in the gondola. It's like, why'd we come to this amusement park again, Shizuka?
Damn.
They're just having such a good time.
And on page 19, Yaku is doing something like he is serving over there. Like, oh my lord. I mean,
oh yeah,
it's almost worth it just for that panel. The whole chapter.
If we were reviewing, I see. I was looking at more at just her sitting on his lap. Yeah, that's pretty good. I was gonna say if we were reviewing this, I would have made some joke about her, like, no, that's too far. Never mind. Getting them hard, whatever. Moving on.
Yeah.
It's not
using
her
elderly wiles.
Oh my god!
I do like the final shot of this. It's a good one.
Yeah, it's very. I mean, yeah.
It's like there's good aspects to this, but I just think it was a weird idea and execution for the most part. The aspects of it.
To be fair, to me that was like the best part of that run of the story. This weird ideas being executed. Some of them better than others, but I mean,
some of them work, some of them don't.
Well, this is kind of
I just loved the you never know what you're gonna get. Life is like when hunting girlfriend is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
I thought the series was gonna be basically forever. Was like, these weird different like dating, basically like shake a bag of dice. What are you gonna get? Right? Okay, today we're doing
shake a bag of girlfriend.
Yeah. What are we getting? Yaku Kishika Rentaro date. How do we make that work? Okay, how about
I will give it. Yeah, I will give it the merit. At least they're not on the rooftop. They went somewhere.
Yes.
Like, thank you.
That, please.
And then, I guess my final dishonorable mention is 161, which is the like the Mimi Nano, like I guess like memory lane type chapter. Like I don't know why, but I remembered it being like a deeper and like more somber chapter than it actually was. Like it's kind of just like a. It's kind of.
No, it's just those I want to flex. Like, look at how pretty these girls are.
Yeah,
it really is just
God.
And it felt kind of flat for me in terms of that. Well, yeah, I mean,
oh Lord, have mercy.
Every Nano fit though is.
Damn.
And then we get to see like the Nana goes like, I have to give it my 100%. This does like freaking peace signs. Dead-eyed.
Nano with like the arm wrapped around Mimi's head.
Oh, yeah,
looking beautiful. Unaffected as fuck.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah. Once again, Nozawa is carrying.
And like the realistic like boob sag on Nano. There's a couple good panels where like they're kind of they're slumping a little in a good way. Yeah. I'll say it.
Someone gave her a wrong size dress, it seems, but yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this was just more
a
like
goon segment of this stream.
Yeah, and it's essentially just a redux of Mimi and Nano's original meeting, but I guess it's done right.
It's supposed to be like a follow up. Yeah,
that's kind of
like they want to course correct their past, basically.
It's like you kind of do left. I did feel like you kind of do a little bit more than just that. Like I don't know, like I have Nano. I mean, maybe she does.
We seem to do this a lot with Nano.
Yeah.
I mean, that was like the whole point of her like series arc was like
her changing.
I need to pay for my past.
It's crazy to see her smile. We see it so rarely. Yeah. It's like almost cursed, but like in a beautiful way.
It reminds me of one time where she's like a fucking half smile that looks just that one looked legitimately cursed, but that was part of what made it very cute.
This chapter will always stand out to me because this was the first chapter where I started really paying attention to the releases of these canlations.
Hmm.
Like, because I caught up with Matsuri's introduction, but this was the first chapter where I was like, oh, this is like a thing that gets released. Like, here's like the schedule. Like, I was paying attention to the schedule basically.
I remember.
And of course, this one, I also remember this was also a weird one. This released like in the middle of the night for me.
Oh wow.
I remember I said this on a stream before, but I was literally gaming, and for some reason something just said, "Let me check real quick for the latest chapter," and it was uploaded like 10 minutes ago. It was like 11 o'clock at night.
I remember that with like the big three back in the day. I remember going on like Manga Reader to read like the new Bleach chapter, and I would always it would always come out like during my first class in high school, and my first class in high school was a computer class, so I would just kind of like, let me just read this Bleach chapter real quick, and it would be like terrible translations, just god awful.
Yep.
Good times.
Well, do we want to? I'm just gonna. Let's just. Are there any recent? What's like the most recent like
chapter?
Flyover chapter, meh chapter.
Let me look.
Let's see if we can just
been on kind of a banger streak.
Everything with Kogoe is fucking gas.
How do we define recent?
Love Totes naturally.
Yeah, Totes naturally.
Totes naturally is it kind of but I mean the Kusuri serious arc is also there.
The whole extended Yu-Gi-Oh!
I know what it is. It's everything involving GI. GI was a huge disappointment.
Yeah.
He's a nothing burger.
Well, okay, let me say, not in the defense of GI herself, but the chapter, like, it is her meet the family where it's just everyone comes to the nurse's office is pretty good. But it's bad. It's bad in the sense for GI, but it's great for everyone else.
Yeah. Well, so like for me, it was Reyes and I had this like really elaborate idea on how her girlfriendness would work, how her role in the series would be rather, and it was like, okay, because at the end she's like 4D chest herself into dating Rentaro, but well, I can't hurt his feelings. So I was really hoping that it was going to be this weird thing where like she's like, okay, yeah, sure, I'll date you, and in her head she's like just kind of stringing him along until she can let him down gently, but like slowly actually falling in love with him. I thought that would have been a really cool dynamic.
That would have been cool. But...
And then like the next chapter, it's just like she's just meeting the other girlfriends, and she's like, "Hi," and it's just like, "Oh, okay." There's no like reaction to this. That's crazy.
We don't. That's the thing is though, she has been in the background.
It might still come. Yeah. She's not very affected in the family. Yeah, she's just been kind of serving mediator. She hasn't had. Wait, where are? No, the hand holding date. Ugh.
I mentioned
that was her first flirty date life. Like really, that's how we're gonna lead it. Like at least Eru had the whole. Yeah, I'm actually really physical. Like, hey, let's play with my twin tails. Let's talk about things I like. Like
I call you darling.
Tackle you onto my bed and start making out with you. She's intense.
And basically saying you're never escaping me. Like that's cute and sweet and kind of shows her character. So
she compared herself to a Venus flytrap, a poisonous plant. It's very interesting.
Insane.
Yeah.
So it's like these flirty daily lives, especially the one for the new girlfriend, is such a good like look into the character. And it's like, no, we're just gonna hold hands for GI. Fine.
Yeah, I guess, in medical school,
even Kogoe. Look at Kogoe's first flirty daily life.
That was
in medical school. They removed her like her desire.
We can immediately go to the exact setting. All of us. Good, it's memorable. Cinema and chill. Oh my god.
For me,
Cinema and chill.
GI is like.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. What's happening?
The translation for the chapter or like the little vignette for Kogoe is cinema and chill.
So good.
Oh, so good.
I guess for I don't know, GI, it feels like I don't know.
It's a misstep.
Like he's. I mean, I wouldn't even call her potential, man. It's like, what potential is there? Like, I mean,
I remember.
Unless she turned out to be a Sukeban girl in the past, like a former Sukeban girl. Like, I mean, it's really just kind of like
she's like Yaku-ish, right? In the sense that like they both feel.
Yeah, she's actually a doctor too, just like.
They both feel very like, I'm just kind of here. I'm not like fully committed to this,
Yeah, but Yaku, the focus is on her just kind of being there as well.
Like GI's her only claim to fame yet is that she's one of the few girlfriends who will like put her foot down with Rentaro, but other than that, it's like
the Bachunk meter.
Like what else can we say about her?
Acting as media,
the one she actually acts like the adult among all the adults.
Yes, and she's only like 25. Like there's two other
No one can
the
ever
girls
like
are older
get
than her, I
hurt
think.
ever again without it procking choose bit.
Yeah.
I do also
Crazy.
like. I think there is something. We said this on stream, but I think there is something for where is it? The daily life where they all got drunk.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah. That was.
there's-
so good. Yeah, you
there's-
mentioned
that was
that
just-
there was a lot of self bad talk,
There-
right? Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
there's.
Yeah.
I think there's something there, and Nakamura is gonna revisit it in 30
Definitely.
years.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
We're all dust and bones.
I guess something that I want more from like something, because we went hard on her intro chapter where it was like she felt to me like one of the first normal adult women that was joining this family, right? All the other ones had some kind of like weird issue that like made it so that they were okay with dating a high schooler. So like with GI, I was like, okay, this could be interesting because here you have like a seemingly well-adjusted, at least at the time I thought. I mean, she's got a little anger issues, whatever. Who doesn't, right? So I thought like, okay, seemingly well-adjusted adult. How is she going to justify this in her head? And then it just goes to the next chapter, and there's just nothing. There's just like, oh yeah, I'm here. I want an adult that has to kind of like, I guess that's Kimari to an extent. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay.
Are so good.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. I mean, I think the reason why that part in the daily life was so good for all the other was so good for all the other girls was because Kimari was there carrying them like a fucking like a Sherpa up a mountain. Like it's
Yeah. I guess it really is just GI lately. I mean, we've had like banger S tier. GI had to take the fall, died for our sins, truly.
yeah,
It's
unfortunately.
like I'm glad that we got GI's like end of year wrap up at the last year, so now she's not going to be hanging over this year. Like imagine we get to the 2026 like review and we're like, oh yeah, GI was this year, wasn't she?
Oh no.
Like this is how we start the years with this. I'm like, oh. But no, we're starting off strong with Kogoe. It's like it can only go. Actually, no, it can't go down from here. Imagine Kogoe is the best of the year. It's like, oh no, we're
Don't
just
you
downhill
dare.
from here.
I mean, Kogoe is pretty
Bruh.
peak.
I'm fine with this. This is
Kogoe
this is something I'm willing to
I think
accept.
Kogoe being part of the year
Love
already, I
Kogoe.
mean, that's all we need. It could be maternity leave for the rest of the year.
yeah.
Our fucking gray hair.
No new girlfriends until Nozawa can come to do the character design for them.
You paused too hard on cum there. I was a little.
Yeah, well, I mean, she can't do that either.
Yeah, you gotta give it a rest, girl. Oh my god. Well, anything else?
How was flowing?
Depending on the cum joke.
yeah,
we gotta find something
Of
else.
course, we're ending on a cum joke.
let's talk about an unsatisfying finish.
No more
Yeah,
chapters until the Nozawa can come. Question.
Wait. Could you not hear what I said
were
after
three.
that?
No,
Or
it just
was-
there was like a slight
yeah, the
pause.
pause
Yeah,
there.
it was
yeah,
like a.
yeah.
Oh my god! All right, what else you got, y'all?
I think we could also talk about how Mai was just such a weird. The way her inclusion went was just kind of weird.
Oh yeah.
Like
What do you mean?
we kind of have this like, oh, she hates him, but it's like, fine, I'll date you, and then we get nothing of her for like 6 chapters, and
No,
then
I
until
agree.
the Yakiniku.
I was not a fan. I don't think she did not have a good first impression for me.
Yeah, and that's
Oh,
why she's
really?
probably on everyone's low end on the list
Yeah.
because she had such a
Oh,
strong.
dang. Okay, let me see what what
Like
was
it's
her
not a great
intro.
start, and then you do nothing with her for like 6 chapters until the Yakiniku date, and even then it was barely anything.
What chapter did she get
Like
introduced?
class
101.
right there.
Thank you.
It's the only other chapter I've had my memory memorized because it's like right after the 100 special.
Damn, why does May have yaoi hands on?
Because it's my vision. We're in my vision right
yeah,
now.
well, true.
Those hands would
I mean,
fucking...
damn, bro, look at these
destroy me.
faces he's making on page 3. Like right away, this is a characterful character. Like I mean,
Fuck.
she looks like she's about to murder a bitch over here. Like I don't
Get
know.
this stank ass man out of here.
And then look at her face on panel
What are
2,
you
page
thinking?
4. Like I remember I just like Maya makes a lot of faces that
Yeah,
I
her
find
faces are
fucking
kinda cool.
hilarious. Like there's a
Cool.
face.
We get, throughout
There's
the
a face
series,
she
yeah,
makes.
Mai has like some of the most crazy faces.
Yeah,
Oh,
the face she
yeah,
makes through like
and
the
the-
cabbage.
Oh.
Remember the
Cabbage
fucking
just lives rent free in my head. Let me see if I can find it.
what's it called? It's Lovely Land. No, it's the Yuri amusement park. God, the fish she makes in that
Yuri
chapter.
amusement
Woo. Yes, that's what it is.
That's true. Yeah, there was
Love
not
Me
enough
Land,
renter
yeah.
to go around.
Yeah, okay, it's Lovely Land.
Yeah,
Shout out to
Oh.
Desmond
just-
Malone for keeping the chat alive. I appreciate you.
right.
Let's see. I love this moment. Thinking back from episodic anime, there were some bad episodes. There were some good episodes. 100 Girlfriend would fit well in an episodic series. Oh yeah, like one that just like went forever, like One Piece, like 900 100 Girlfriends episodes.
That's what we need, right?
That is what we need.
I mean, we can't end the series at 100 girlfriends. We need like bonus chapters after that of all 100 girlfriends with the Rentaro.
We need to learn this is all just part 1 of the manga.
Yeah.
Part 2 is going to be.
The time skip will hit, and then we finally
Oh,
can.
Boom
have
Goes Stray
fucking-
Dogs.
Yeah.
Fiasco.
Oh, we get the time skip, yep, and then we finally get season 2.
Oh yeah, dude. It's gonna be like the One Piece bit. How like season.
Just-
You
2.
can't make the composers work this
just like
hard for every season.
Yeah,
Or what
they will
happened
be
with
dead.
Black Clover recently? They kind of said, "Oh, it's been like what 300 episodes or something like that." And it's like, "Oh, that was just part 1."
Oh my god, so shocked. That's crazy. Anyway, was there anything else to discuss?
We're talking about
Yeah, my.
yeah, mine.
Oh shit, dude, the up dress.
Wait. Let me...
I found myself back on Hikari's heat. Dad.
No matter if you run from it, dread it, you always come back to me.
I also just find just going on the Mai train, it is really funny. Like, this is the immediate follow up to Mai joining. And here she is, like, assisting. Oh, yeah, he's my new boyfriend, but I'm going to go make it so my mistress can go fuck him.
Dude,
Yeah.
It's like, I'm helping in
that
this
is
scenario.
a dedicated maid right there, as far as I'm concerned.
Do you think she knew? Do you think she was?
Yeah, like Hikari was very cryptic
I need
about
you to do
why
this
she
for me.
made these things.
It's like, okay, I'm not going to explain why, but I need you to make this gym storeroom really cold. It's like, okay.
As you wish.
That is
She probably
amazing.
tripped like 4 different times.
Well,
I
I
know
think
it's
my
May-
personal
May aside.
Oh, yeah,
interpretation.
May who knows.
My
And then
interpretation of that
May
moment is at that point she still doesn't like fully admit to herself that she likes Rentaro. You know, she's still like in like I'm actually just here for my sister mode, right? So she's like, sure, yeah, Hikari, fuck him, I don't care, I don't really care about him.
Well, even that, because what she says here is, my dear sister
Beautiful
left this, job
Hikari.
left this job to me. I'll do it, right?
Yep,
So
there
it's
it is.
May who May assigned this to her.
May is gonna be so proud
sure.
of me if Hikari gets fucked. I guess.
Not to
My dear
mention
sister asked me to hook this up. I won't question it. It was my dear sister.
Yeah, I mean, not to mention, Mai also had that little I guess, alliance with Chio and Kurumi, who were also the other resistant girlfriends when they first joined.
I kind of want you guys to do that
That's
stream now,
special.
just like the team, like let's fuck them and team not fuck them.
You know what? I'm putting it on the list.
Hunger
I mean,
Games,
yeah, honestly, yeah, that would be a good.
Yeah.
And then we
That's a
need
great idea.
and then once you guys have the teams assigned, we need like all the fan artists to do like Civil War posters.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%, yeah. I mean, I've just wanted to do like someone in the chat recently said, or in our Discord recently said, you know, much like we did the pregnancy, like how would they be pregnant, how would they be as mothers? We could just do like a how would they be in bed, you know, and just time skip it, or like how does sex do?
Kamari's that one that just lays perfectly still.
Yes.
Yes, he's doing it the right way. Missionary, under the covers, the lights are out. There's a hole in the sheets.
But not in the
Oh,
street.
you got another one. Yeah, Shonology in my chat says, yeah, Hikari's heat chapter kind of makes me uncomfortable. So yeah, there's definitely a precedent to this of people just not liking this chapter.
Yeah.
Oops.
Oops. It's not helping that I'm trying to leave it on a panel in there, and she's naked in all of them. God damn it.
That was me earlier in my stream. I was on the one where they're like cuddling.
I'm on the one where he's performing the one handstand on the wall.
That's epic,
Insane.
dude. I mean, that's
Upper body strength like a god.
and all to prevent gooning. You know.
Yeah, all to like basically make his girlfriend go even further insane.
Coffee in chat. Thanks for the $5. What'd you say here? We'll get a time skip when we get girlfriend 100, and then they'll be allowed to be married, and it'll still be spring, probably.
Oh my god, yeah. No
It's like
no
I
one
got
that
married in my
MF.
first trimester of high school.
Oh my god.
100 girlfriends.
Please no. Happy birthday! Oh
That
yeah,
was dope.
officially Nano's birthday in America.
Yay.
America, yeah, it's America Nano's birthday.
America Nano. I don't want to meet. I don't want to see America Nano.
This is Pi Day. That's awesome.
It's not very efficient to bomb Iran.
Yeah, Shonology. Her and
Thanks,
Yamame's
Reyes.
chapter
That one
is
was for
weird.
you, Evan.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh yeah, I was gonna bring that chapter up. The Hikari and Yamame's chapter.
Wait, as a. Oh, come on, man! The squirrel.
The squirrel
Let's
is
see. Let's
The
see.
squirrel.
What the fuck?
Squirrel is good.
That's one of Reyes' favorite chapters. I fuck with that chapter.
Well, it's not even the chapter. It's really the moment because it to me that's like one of the most fun, like the I don't know, like the best example of like Nakamura having fun while writing the series.
That side thing.
I actually love the idea of her wanting to be more sexy. Anyway, go ahead, sorry.
Yeah. Well, I do appreciate this is like the beginning of Hikari and Yamame's friendship, which looking at these characters, you wouldn't expect that to be.
Yeah.
They've been like besties ever since somehow.
But even though they're related?
Oh yeah, that crack theory.
Stop.
My crack theory.
Crack theory? Oh no.
I'm gonna need a Beefsika level analysis on that, please.
Oh my god. Oh god. I have something written down in the predictions channel somewhere.
Oh.
You got like your board with like the little like pin strings and pin cushions connecting all the dots.
Let's see.
It's gonna leave it on 60 squirrel.
You guys really want me to fucking ruin my sleep schedule, don't you?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I'd be hearing you like yawning. I'm like, oh yeah, maybe we should
maybe
close up.
Only if you care about me.
I guess at this point,
unless you guys if you have more to say, I would never want to.
No, I think I've run out of
the roast has run out of gas.
Yeah, we've all run out
of
it.
It's time to feast.
And Will Smith didn't even slap us.
If anything, this is just a good showing of just like how many good chapters there are that we struggled.
See how hard it was for us to fill up our
have a list.
We couldn't even make a list. Like we just got so distracted. Just like it's not even bad chapters. They're all just like kind of
Yeah.
They're just
Mm-hmm. No, I agree. I mean, it's like it is up there, man. I mean, it's a phenomenal series. As these types of series go, I mean, you're asking for. Reyes is asking for like an AO3 style, like
okay.
No, listen, I'm with you.
Like it does feel like
people
kept jumping towards like explicit depictions of sex. Like okay, I mentioned pretty clearly like multiple times. Like, it does not have to be explicit depictions of sex. It doesn't even have to be off screen. Like they don't have to do that.
That's fair.
There's plenty
so
of
like I said,
saying
you just want Rentaro to stop being like such an obvious prude.
Well, he just needs to stop being like every other Japanese anime protagonist. And that's the problem. It's just that's just the norm.
Constitution of half the stream,
If you're
that's the one thing that's wrong.
Did someone say? Oh God, I'm literally like passing out. I'm getting so tired.
It's probably around time to call it.
No, I guess I will end by apologizing to the few people that got upset at the sex talk. But it's like it does surprise me when that happens because like I guess I thought that I'd be immune from that kind of thing people being upset about because it's like this type of series.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, well.
Whatever. What are you gonna do? Can't please everyone.
No accounting for taste.
Indeed.
As they say.
I think it's also because of like, as I think we mentioned this with like the Nano or the Kusuri. It must have been the Kusuri chapter, the series arc, where a lot of people see these as like comfort characters, and to see their comfort character do stuff like that, it's like no, like don't.
Reyes
it's very difficult for me
to think that your comfort character wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, Reyes and I are gonna mind meld here. Reyes and I are gonna mind meld here, right? That is a weird take, right? Because that inherently is comes from people who look at sex as like a dirty or unclean act, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what I took umbrage with Rentaro.
And I agree. Yeah.
Like, Rentaro, do you think Hikari wants to dirty you? Do you think she has unpure thoughts? I mean, what do you think she wants to do to you, Rentaro? Like,
we have a daily life that shows what she wants to do.
Thank you, Desmond. I appreciate you.
God, well, I want to find that panel now. It's so good.
But yeah, anyway, I do obviously I never want to make anyone uncomfortable, but if there's the element of like if you try to make everyone comfortable, then we wouldn't have very interesting content because then I would be like, so, you know how it goes.
Was it this one?
Which panel are we looking for here?
The one where you see Hikari's thoughts and it's all censored.
Oh my god, yeah.
And then Matsuri's like, no, I'm too young by half for that.
Strangely enough, I found myself on Night Pool, and I'm at Iku fucking just ass slapping herself in the water.
Ass first into the water.
So good.
I just want them to go places and do stuff. Like the pool is great.
Yeah.
The amusement
More of
park is
that.
great.
Actually, yeah. Well, I guess they
More
went to the amusement
excursions.
park recently.
So did you enjoy
Yeah.
fucking Kogoe traveling to the fucking winter wilderness to cut down trees?
I
'Cause
mean,
did.
that was basically like a cutaway gag.
I-
Yeah, it was a
Saying the
montage.
angel.
And they went to the kindergarten, which is okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's a
I guess.
room.
But that was just
And
Renter
naturally.
and
What the
Nervino. I'm talking
fuck?
about,
Wait,
like,
wait, wait, wait,
family
wait.
members.
That's like a good amount of outside excursions.
Here it is.
I agree. Why haven't they played
I-
laser tag yet? I want them to play laser tag.
Ooh.
Mhm.
I mean, they kind of did that with
With the
Rin.
water-
They played
water.
blood tag
True.
or
That's
like
naturally-
blood.
I want them to go to a
sumo.
Craig's
Blood run.
Cruisers. I hope you guys know what a
What?
Craig's Cruisers is. Oh,
Yeah, I was like
no.
the only cruise.
Is
The
this
only
like a
cruise I know is
Michigan
like
thing?
the gay people. Like
Craig's Cruises where the fun never ends. It's like a fucking laser tag, like
That might be a Michigan
go kart thing.
Sounds like a very local thing.
No, let me
Uh,
check. There's a Craig's Cruisers.
they can have their local equivalent.
How many Craig's Cruises are there?
Suki Show.
I'm fucking me doxing myself.
God, I can't get over this panel of Hawkeridge. It's just like, yes, you could say I'm thinking of a right carnival. There's like that look
Lord,
that
yeah.
she's given is so good.
Yeah,
Guys,
she's
check
having
out- on my
fun.
stream. I'm on the Craig's Cruisers website. It's fucking epic. There's like 3 Craig's Cruises. Yeah, there's literally 3. It's Grand Rapids, Holland, and Muskegon. It's just Michigan. That's awesome. Reyes, when you come over here, I'm bringing you to Craig's Cruisers.
What do they do there? They just cruise
laser
around
tag.
on.
It's like,
Yeah, I
okay,
guess so.
imagine a Chuck E. Cheese, but with cooler shit. It's like a Chuck E. Cheese,
Oh.
but there's like laser tag and go-karts.
Impossible.
And, like, rock climbing wall. I know, if you can imagine such a thing.
hey,
We have David.
I just want to say, I want to bring this up. How are we defining on the bingo board
Right, I've
5
been looking at that.
chapters? Yeah, how are we defining 5 chapters not on the rooftop?
Well, it would be...
Yeah, 'cause it's always not going to be consecutive. So that's.
I guess it has to be. I guess at this point it has to be like the whole family goes somewhere. Granted, we did that with Kogoe going to dinner.
Because we
Yeah,
did
that
no,
would
no,
be-
no, 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 no. Hear me out. If
Okay.
it's like half the episode, half the chapter takes place somewhere else.
Oh, you're saying
Totes
like
naturally.
if it's just the intro panel, like
Yeah,
where-
if we go like to a place, totes naturally, Sanpaku eyes,
Oh.
Kogoe introduction, or Kogoe meet the family, spinning yarn, carving a tail, Nura Sensei and
fair,
the angel. That's 5.
When
Mhm.
you put that on the bingo, I thought it meant in a row. It was like
No, there is no.
That is in a row.
That would never happen. Like unless if
That is
that,
in a
if,
row.
if-
239 to 244.
no,
Yeah.
Let me look again.
okay.
239 to 234.
I just thought it was
The
more
only
like
thing
the
is, like
travel.
Kogoe's introduction is in the school, but then it moves out toward the snowy field.
It's just like the park that's nearby.
I'll have to analyze this. I'll have to look.
I guess it just really. I always when I said that it was more like they travel to a location.
Two
Like,
places, yeah, okay.
Yeah, like in
They go to a second location.
yeah, like the Lovely Land. I would technically count, I guess, if we were counting something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're waiting for like a Lovely Land, or like they go to a shrine that's like in another city, or I don't know.
And then spend their
I
time
want to
there.
see these fucks get on a train.
Yeah, well, imagine just a whole train car of just the
Yeah.
Renzo family.
The
This is why
entire-
I
yeah.
love shit like that. That's why I love the idea of them filling up a whole plane. It's so fucking funny.
We have our own. I have MVP on the Shinkansen. Get to rent out this whole car.
The frequent flyer miles are gonna go crazy hard.
Oh.
All right. Anything else, y'all?
All right, I think we want to wrap that up. Everyone's dying.
I mean, I am getting tired as well. But
Yeah. Well,
I
hey,
ain't getting any younger.
as always, a great conversation. And you know what?
Yep.
You
We
know
didn't
it's
think
a
it was
good
gonna go
one
that
when
long.
there's controversy. Okay, that's how you know you're
Yeah.
really talking about stuff.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had fun. Yeah, now that I've aired all my grievances, I can go like 5 more years. Easy.
I can keep it all inside.
Yeah.
It's like, let's reconvene in about 5 years, and we'll just
Yeah.
air out another like
Yeah, sounds
100
good.
chapters worth of grievances.
And by then, this stream will have like 700 viewers and like a chat that's like moving as fast as like a political streamer's.
Hell yeah.
Hey.
Season 3 is gonna. That's
We'll be
what
getting
we're all just
canceled.
waiting for that season 3 boost.
Please, I just want to hit 1,000 subscribers. So bad.
And then just imagine like Nakamura goes on hiatus for like the whole season, and we just have nothing to review.
Well, listen, man, I will always have streams. I got infinite ideas.
Well,
for
it's true,
streams.
yeah.
Yeah, but that would suck.
But yeah,
I just gave you another one.
reviewing. Yeah.
Yes, you did. You can join.
The next
that
thing we
one.
have to talk about is like what from season 3 stretch of chapters is he going to remember to do and bring back in the manga?
That's a great idea. All right, cool. Well, hey, final thoughts. Do we want to do some sort of subscribe joke, Reyes, as we are wont to do?
If you want to roast us, feel free.
Just roast us in the comments.
Roast us in the comments. You don't even have to
Don't
like
even
us.
gotta
This is-
subscribe. Whoa.
If you hate sex in your ecchi manga, unsubscribe.
Our first
Damn.
anti-call to action.
No. We're four subscribers away from 800.
I know, it
Don't-
keeps fucking like fluctuating. Where's the trailer? For the
if
anime.
you see the sub count
We're
and
most
it's
likely getting the
above
trailer by the end of the
800,
month.
you can unsubscribe. But if it's below, you gotta add to it. You gotta fan the flames. You gotta fuel the road.
You gotta add some more. You gotta go recruit some more people.
Like
so
we
you
need
can
the civil war
unsubscribe.
in the comments of the pro-sex and anti-sex people.
Yes, I need.
Oh,
that.
yeah. Oh,
I'm
God,
so
yeah.
excited. I feel like it's gonna be heavily swayed on pro sex. I'm sure there's like a handful of anti-sex.
Imagine if actually this is a very
Rhythm name.
anti-sex community, and they're like, thank God it became less
How did this
edgy as the story went on.
No.
I mean, yeah. To be fair, yeah, people have been talking about like, the Zoomers are
Yep.
super
Notoriously
anti-sex.
sex repulsed, and it's like, oh my
Yes.
God, bro.
Like apparently, people are like
my
trying to
entire
like
generation.
people are like
all
trying to
that
like cancel AO3. They don't like.
My God, I hate
Yeah.
these people. They're drinking too much Mountain Dew. It's killing all their sperm, dude.
Damn. Even the women.
Yep, it's killing their
Even the
girl
women's sperm. Yeah.
That's incredible. Well, I feel like we should end on that. That was really.
Let's end on
Yeah.
women's sperm.
Yeah.
Bye all.
Sperm. I love you guys.
Have a good one. I'll
Love y'all.
Sperm.
the chapter's bound to be out pretty
Did
soon.
backtracks just say
Yeah.
sperm?